Oh.
Characters. He's one of those. I think Ogre was playing the cleric, but he hadn't been able to make it the last couple times. So.
I might play it.
It looks like you're making a mess, is what it looks like. I mean, let me just be completely blunt and honest with you. Oh yeah, if you wanted that to be you, that's cool.
But I mean, it's still be like,
a little bit left. Can I be this?
Well, if you're helping me, you're rolling for all the monsters, but if you're going to play one of these, you can play one
No,
of
but I'm helping you.
these. Okay.
I got a little bit. I still don't have a chair.
you know what it is?
You want to get a chair?
I'll be this guy.
There you go.
Sorry.
There's a chair for you.
Alright, are we saving those gnomes? Alright, I mean,
Oh,
dwarves.
right on that. Well, like, since the last time you were playing,
Wait, that's
Sewell, the evil apprentice mage, like, what, in
My
Caleb,
candy. My candy.
well, the last time,
I'm
actually, like,
also-
the very last time,
I'm
actually,
also-
there was this crazy dragon, like, that was gonna get spawned, and, like, crazy evil things were, like, gonna attack the City of Colors. But in the very last throws, Nali's character, or Caleb's character, Nali, like, randomly rolled, like, this crazy crit, like, 20, and, like, pulled an arrow out of nowhere and just and destroyed this,
And I had,
like, dragon
it was like
nasty
right after
entity.
the dragon hit me.
It was
and
actually, like, the coolest move. So,
the dragon like
Remember
slapped
that-
me and hit me into the wall and I fell down now.
yep, he fell down, he had 1 hit point left,
And
and
I
then he
was like-
rolled this crit and, like, completely destroyed, like, the evil dragon. It was perfect. So,
It was like from
since then, you guys have returned back to the City of Colors, and and actually there was a big celebration actually at you defeating Sewell. However, after looking through other pages that you guys brought from the caves,
I can't be smooth.
Smart.
A hobbit.
Oh, Smog? You mean the dragon?
Small, yeah.
Smell.
Who did this?
Oh, well, I did, but it's more interesting on the other side. We're going to use this side because you're not too the other side. So anyway, the evil Sewell, who was an apprentice of Garikolovich, who's an evil mage who's been possessed by this entity of evil brought from this casting of a spell by Wizard Fizzbang. Yeah, okay, cool, awesome. So anyway, you guys right now are in the City of Colors, and you are at a great celebration when the Seth, the great storyteller of the City of Colors, approaches you. Great adventurers, Seth says. I must take you to see the goldsmith, and especially to Fizzbang, who has word from the papers that you brought back from Sewell's, from the moat house. Follow me, and he leads you through several caves, like human caves, and you finally come to this very, very ornate door that's all a red door with like this black, cool, like little magical sigils and gold kind of outlining it. Opens it up, and inside he takes you into this wizard laboratory with books lining the walls and potions everywhere and like little experiments set up in jars full of lizards and toads and ravens up on the wall. And over in the corner you see a great old mage, long beard and blue stony eyes. I introduce you, the set says, to Fizzbang, who's been working on... So, what? Oh, I introduce you to Fizzbang. Evening, adventurers. I've been looking through these papers that you brought back from the evil moat house. And among these papers I find that at the same time, Sewell, the apprentice of Garikolovich, the evil wizard, was trying to take over the City of Colors. At exactly the same time, one of his other apprentices was sent to a city called Aquilus, far to the south, with similar orders. However,
Trying to use that.
his apprentice, Kaz Gabul, is more of a water wizard in some ways, a dark, evil water wizard. That sounds awesome. I need you, if you will, to travel to the south, to the city of Aquilus, and make sure that all is well there. And if you do come upon Kaz Gabul, to thwart his plan to destroy the City of Colors according to his mentor's plans. Horses have been made ready for you. Wait in the stable.
Yay!
The sooner you can leave, the better.
Yay! Should we talk about
What?
The sooner the better, Fizzbang says.
Now.
We should leave now.
Now? You can leave now if you wish.
Wait, I have a question. How many languages am I able to speak?
Whatever language is 2.
I can only.
I'm gonna leave tomorrow.
I can heal y'all.
Look at all the ones that I can speak.
Nah.
I can heal y'all. But I'm a
Indeed.
cleric.
Everybody right now is at full hit points.
And I'm level
Always
5.
useful. And you're at 5.
You die, I'm trying to
Whoa.
change it. But I am level 5.
Alright, cool. Alright, right now we have Maggie, what you're playing a druid, right? And then how many hit points do you have? You have 30 hit points. Alright, and then your Thaco with your weapon.
That dragon.
18.
I think I deserve the rest.
Someone wrote
18,
17.
16. Alright, cool. And then you're playing
No, somebody
Acacia.
wrote 17.
Alright, the way healers work, Jonah, like with the mana that you have 6 mana. Each of those you can use as like a heal for 1d6, or you can also affect a 10-foot by 10-foot area per mana that you do. Like if you wanted to like turn a wall from stone into dirt or something like that. Like any effect that you want to figure out. And I can try and help you with that. Okay. But alright, how many points do you have? 24. Alright, and your Thaco is 2019. Oh, and actually then AC of 4. Okay.
I have 2 questions.
Mhm.
If somebody was writing things on this, do I have those things too?
Yes. Do you have extra
And-
equipment? Other
That's
Okay,
the
people?
guy.
that's the
This is the
17.
guy I was playing last time. See, I have 130.
But that's a 17.
Oh, I'm not sure why that got put in parentheses. Let
Because
me
it
see.
says plus 1 hit, and maybe that was
Your
turned
base
back.
Thaco is 18, but with anything with your strength is 16. Anything with your dex is 17.
I have
That's a little weird.
189 gold.
But
I'll try and remember that.
also every time I play, can I play with this one?
You can. Yep. As far as I'm concerned, you can. However, I think Thomas was playing that character last time. So, but I say that no, he was playing the wizard. So
Yeah, I was playing that one last time.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You may leave now if you so wish.
Do we wait?
Horses have been made ready for you and supplies in the stable.
We're gonna leave tomorrow because
Aquilus is probably 2 weeks away from the City of Colors.
you know, let's leave tomorrow.
They're gonna leave tomorrow. Fizzbang's helper said, "Do you want to be a bird? You want to be a raven? Yes. You want to be a bird? Okay. All right. You are a bird on Fizzbang's shoulder." It says familiar. Ah, bird, speak, says the bird.
It's a cute little girl bird.
It just said move. It said move. Move.
Your main goal, though, is to find Yarikolovic's other apprentice, Kaz Gabul, to the south.
How much time do we have?
The sooner the better. We don't know how far his plan to take over the city of Aquilus has been able to
So by,
evolve.
so by tomorrow would be good, right?
Let's leave in
Tomorrow is good.
Let's leave in like 5 hours.
This is perfect. 5 hours. Well, right now it's probably like you've been at the celebration, you've been eating dinner. It's probably late at night. It's probably 8 or 9 o'clock.
Let's
Okay,
leave
alright,
at
cool.
6 a.m. in the morning.
Ah, 6 a.m.
7:30.
You want to wake up Cole?
Yes.
Wait, 7.
Scream.
7:30.
That's the wake up call.
Yes,
It is now.
7:30.
All right, it's now 7:30.
Because we're gonna wake up at 6 to get ready.
All right, you've now woken up and it's 6:30, and you guys are headed in this direction. So I have let's see that. Who's this?
That's.
All right, that's you, and then this is Nali, and then this is you
I'm
here.
small.
Okay, cool. All right, you begin out along the Stony Way, which is the way to
Can we go?
the City of Colors. Oh no, you travel along for a couple hours, and pretty soon, up in the distance, The Stony Way is called the Stony Way because there's stones on the ground. But the stones on the ground that make up the road come from the quarry. And the quarry is very near, and you would all know this from local history, to a large cavern complex called the Devil's Kitchen. And it's also near another place called the Untamed Cavern. And you start coming after a couple hours, you start seeing the stones get larger and larger and larger, and the forest kind of dwells out a little bit. And to your left, you can kind of see like where the quarry kind of begins, like just stones and big pieces of granite all over on the left side of the road. And on the right side, you still see kind of a dense forest line kind of going alongside. When
There's no more.
okay, Maggie, you're in the front.
Yeah.
All right, along the dense forest line, off in the distance, like not too
No.
scale, way up ahead,
There's another one?
you see
I hate that
two creatures moving along the tree line, and they do look very similar to what is kind of pictured there. They're kind of like,
Ogres.
Kind of like.
your character would think they're goblins. Oh my gosh, I see two
What
goblins
do I
up
think
ahead.
they are?
Are they goblins?
What do I think?
Yes, they are goblins.
What do I think they are?
Should I tell them?
You can.
Oh my gosh, y'all! I see 2 goblins up ahead.
I want to kill it.
All right,
We should
Caleb, how many hit points do you have? HP.
24.
24. What's your THAC code?
19,
You better do
17.
that. Okay, cool. And then what's your armor class?
8 core.
Yeah, 8.
8-4. Okay, cool. So it's grade 4. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, so you have notified them. You go, oh, off in the distance.
Can I
Oh, well,
get
tell
it?
him. Or did you already tell him?
Already told.
Okay, you already told him.
I want to go first.
Then the moon comes
All right.
crashing down.
So a druid points out to Nali, hey, there's some goblins
I want
moving
to
along
get
the
my
tree line.
short bow and shoot at one.
No, they're
Get
too
your
far
short
away.
bow?
There's too far away.
Well, actually, they're probably within short bow distance if you wanted to try and hit them with your short bow.
How far away are they? Can I like throw a?
They're probably
knife
100
at 'em?
yards down the
So I have to wait.
down the way. It would be a very hard shot, but Nali could definitely try and do that. Did you want to try and do that?
Dragon.
Can I do
Okay,
it alone?
yeah, I want to try. I need to
You could actually. All right, Caleb. You roll for your short bow. I guess you guys are going to take a ranged attack. It
When
would take
he-
2 rounds to run up to them.
I have a question. When he does that, can I use a longbow?
Yes.
Would it work?
Yes. All right, you get 2 shots. So roll
Just
2
eight.
20s.
D8.
Well, you roll 2 20s for to hit, right? So you roll a 20 to hit, and then for damage it would be a D6. It would be regular.
This
Or bow. Oh, roll 20 though. You gotta hit it first, bro. Yeah, roll a 20. There you go.
8.
All right, 8. With your attack, it's a miss. All right, cool. So
Me.
roll for your second shot. You
Right.
get 2 shots. What is that?
10.
10. That is also a miss. All right, cool. All right, Maggie, you
Longbow,
can
I
try
got
and
the
hit.
show.
And your character has to hit a 10 or better. Because you were slightly better than this. Actually, a 7 or better. So. Or wait,
Miss.
no, a 10 or better. Yeah, alright, that was it.
Can I
What'd
re-roll?
well, you get 2 shots, too.
Four.
Alright, cool. 4. And then,
Jonas stopped it. That was
okay, roll it again. I'll give you Mulligan on that.
10.
10. Alright, 10 is a hit. Alright, give me a d6 for damage.
Mine wasn't just
Because my.
Nolly is like, miss into the tree line. Bing. And then Maggie's, Druid's like, I'll show you how to do it. And
one.
a flesh wound at a goblin. Your arrow shoots through the air
It's like
over to where the tree line is, and you see this goblin's eyes get really, really big, and he tries to dodge back into the forest line, and like you catch like the side of his arm, like with your arrow.
I thought I
Flesh
didn't
wound.
damage.
Oh, you did damage him some. Did you want to take an action? You see them taking pot shots at goblins along the tree
Okay,
line.
I hit this one.
I'll use my mace. I'll use my
Well,
mace.
you have to run up for your mace, but you could try some sling.
Can I run up with my
It's
mace
within-
and try to do something that I kept on doing to try to smack two of them?
Well, you'd be able to run up about halfway to where they are. They're shooting at long range. But you could do a sling throw from where you are now.
Okay, just like that.
Okay, cool. All right, so
But I don't have a D4 though.
oh, I have a D4 for you for damage for your sling. All right, and let's see. For your character, you would have to hit a 13 or better. Miss. All right, you get another shot too. miss. Okay, all right. Chill. Miss.
Can I go again?
Stones. Throw
My
again.
turn.
All right. Now you take a 10-sided dice and we roll it for something called initiative. And you want to roll low. And they did not roll low. Oh, I'm sorry, Bonnie. You get to roll.
Is it this one?
Ah,
What's this
10. Okay, good. That's
No, I got 0.
Well, 0 is a 10 on that.
Is this one?
Because there's no 0. Yep.
4.
That's it. All right, 4. All right, cool. So you're going on 4,
8.
8.
No, this
Maggie.
was a 2. No,
Yeah.
this was a 2.
Oh, okay. So, okay, well.
This?
it's 2. All right, that's close. Here you go. There's
10-sided,
There you go.
10-sided.
You can roll that one.
Okay.
All right, you want to roll low.
0 is a 10.
6.
All right, 6. All right, cool. So Caleb, you're going on 4, or you go first. All right, you see 2 goblins, and it looks like they have gone. Well, they're about to. It's not their turn yet, but it looks like they're trying to get back off the journey. You can shoot your arrows out in there. You can definitely see the 2 that you shot at before.
Alright, I'm just asking, can I run up and then shoot?
You can. You would get in closer range. You can make it about halfway to where they are, and then roll the hit.
Why can't we run up to him?
Oh, well, you can if you want to. Like on
9
your
is
turn.
a miss.
Oh, 9?
Yeah,
All right, 9 is a miss. All right, rolling in. You get 2 shots. That is a hit, sir. Give me damage.
Please do me a lot of damage.
Wait,
Roll
this is
high.
mine.
Just use it.
Oh, did you put
That
that
is
dice thing on the table, like on the real table? So, yeah, okay.
You can roll that.
Oh, no, that's cool. That's cool. 2 points. All right, you hit the one that got a flesh wound before. He had, like, jumped in and, like, gotten, like, hit, and, like, then he, like, turned around to try, like, and inspect it, and, like, you throw an arrow, like, right into his shoulder.
So what's his
Not
what's
having
wrong
very
with
good
him?
luck. He has 2 arrows in him. That's what's wrong.
No,
And then,
that's what's wrong.
All right, that was your
Micah?
turn, then 6.
Yes,
Yep, so
one
Maggie,
arrow.
you go next.
She has 1 arrow.
All right, and are you going to move up as well near
Oh, yeah.
to try and get closer? Okay.
Really?
All right, so you're about halfway there, and we got roll to hit.
12.
12 is a hit.
But I still get 2 turns.
Yes, you still get 2 attacks, but you can go ahead and roll damage for that one.
2.
All right, 2. All right, another arrow into the other shoulder of that same goblin. He's like, I've had a terrible night today. You hear, which in goblin means ouch, ouch, that hurt.
I can't speak goblin.
Alright.
Can you speak goblin?
And then, yep, that's what you hear, Nali. You go, ouch, ouch, that hurt. That's okay. All right, cool. And then you get your second attack, and that's a miss. All right, cool. And then, Jonah, it's your turn. Acacia.
I'm gonna run up with my mace.
All right, you run up with your mace, and you make it about this far.
Okay, well,
Now you could run up and then take shots with your sling, and then just switch to the mace next turn. I'll let you
Okay, I'll
that.
do
That's like a
sling.
free action for this game.
Alright,
Go. All right,
that's an 8 miss.
an 8 miss with your sling.
Oh
Does anyone here have
my goodness, it's
All right,
the
two.
exact same thing.
All right,
This is the exact same thing that was
well,
happening.
luckily for
last
you,
time.
you're on the stony way, and there are lots of little stones all along the way that you can use to sling. So it doesn't even matter if you lose any.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. All right, and then it is their turn. All right, and on their turn, they start coming forward, and they can actually make it to your position, and these 2 can kind of attack. Is that Jonah?
Yeah.
All right, and you would
Jonah's
be.
like, oh,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So those 2 guys are going there. However, you also see 2 other guys. One comes in here, and then 1, 2 other guys. All right. These are all goblins, even though they look really, really evil.
Oh my
And
god, Munson, you're trying to kill us, man.
no, man, not yet.
Can I put frogs
Alright,
down?
yeah.
Can I put these
All right, hold on. All right, attack it, Jonah. Let's see.
It would be his turn and then my
Oh my gosh, there's a goblin who tries to like take his sword and he tries to like attack you and he slashes, and when he does, he actually hits his friend by accident.
Oh yeah, he rolled a
Rawr!
he rolled a natural.
Who screams, alright? The other goblin, however, is very, very mad because he just got hit and he points at you, he's like, and then takes his sword and slashes you and just, ugh! And you take some damage
Why
from that.
me?
I don't know because that's just what I did first. Let's see. Yes. Yes you can, I guess, but they're not going to be on the board yet. All right, and then let's see, and then we have one attacking Nali, and that one missed, and then Maggie.
I like that character.
All right,
'Cause I
Maggie,
put
one of
those-
the goblins comes
I
up
put
to you
those
and
cheat
hits
rings
you
in.
for some damage.
Oh,
Oh.
there's
Oh
frogs?
my god, how come he never gets hit?
And
There was
three.
frogs.
All right, cool. And then, oh, there aren't frogs. Yeah, the frogs are invisible. And
Yeah, he's trying.
you also see several arrows shoot out from the forest, but they don't hit me. All right, and then it's back to Caleb's turn.
Oh my gosh. I want to try to do that same one.
I want to get my longsword +1 and try to attack the guy attacking me.
All right, you
No,
try and attack.
slash,
All right, go
slash.
for it. Roll 20.
What?
All right,
2.
2.
Yep, we got a natural too.
All right. Oh, you rolled a 2? Oh, that would be a miss. All right. Oh no, you slash at it, nothing happens. All right, Maggie. Oh no, oh, you just get one attack with your sword. All right, and then it's yep, and then it's a druid's
Longbow?
turn.
Can I use a longbow?
No, you are in melee now. You have to use your axe.
My battle axe?
Yep, you would be using your battle axe.
That can. So what about
Yep, and you
someone
need to
else?
hit an 11 or better. Oh, you take it. Oh, yeah, because they're like up in your face, like with swords and stuff.
I'm too short for them to hit. They always
Alright.
go right over my head.
No, you just get one attack, and you missed. All right, and then Jonah, it's your turn.
Please.
Alright, well, I'm going to use my mace again, except I'm going to try to go like this and try to do 360 to try to help.
Oh, you're gonna try and do the
Nolly.
hit into.
What about
Oh,
me?
I'm
okay.
going to try to help Nali so I
You're
can
gonna
get like
try
the
and
360
hit
get
this guy.
I'm trying to hit that guy, but try to do 360-ish.
Okay.
And hit him, and him.
Okay. Well, you can try and hit this guy into this guy.
Alright.
Okay.
But will he still hit this guy? Like hit that guy into that guy?
It's
and that
very
guy?
unlikely, although that's what he's trying to intend.
Like he can
But
spin
it's very
around
unlikely.
with his axe. Since I'm
All right.
shorter,
So
I
let's see.
can
You need to hit a 13. Hey man, what's
I
up?
have to do a 13.
Yep, 13 or better.
I got a
Good,
12,
You got a 12.
and I missed.
All right. Yeah, that's a miss. Oh, I'm doing good, man. We got some characters here. If you want to jump in.
I'm not going to be able to stay. I was just
Okay. Well, shoot, man. It's great to see you. Cool.
find out about you.
Oh yeah, very, very soon. Yeah, another 3 or 4 weeks is what we're looking at. So, on
That's
the way.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, everything's doing good. She's at play practice tonight because they're putting up 9 to 5 over the weekend. So they're at play practice right this second. So Ernest may cruise in here when they're done with play practice because he's doing that too. Yeah.
Auntie, can I put this down?
Man, I really seriously looked to
No, not
play
yet.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Coming back from my
Not yet.
Oh, it's all good, man. Yeah, it's just
Bit
good to
or
see you,
there, a
bro.
lot longer than what
Can I put this down?
You can, but it won't really be there, but that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of that with frogs and stuff. It's like stuff goes down. So, all right, where were we? Maggie, no, Jonah was trying to. What did you roll?
I rolled a 12.
Oh, you rolled a 12, which would be a miss. All right, cool. So you try and hit that one into that one into that one, and you miss the first one. All right, cool. And then it's back to their
There
turn.
you go.
So let's see. Maggie, that one missed, and that one hit. All right, and Drew, you were hit for some more damage.
I got a question.
This is
How
getting
come
really
Caleb
blurry. It's
only
really
got
bothering
one
me.
goblin?
And I couldn't.
Because I'm
Right,
also.
yep, that's all the real stuff there.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So and then we have Nali.
Yes.
That goblin takes a sword and slashes at you. Ah, no! And he hits you for a flesh wound. And then Jonah. Oh my gosh, that one that accidentally hit the other one before, like he takes his sword and he tries to swing at you, you jump out of the way, this goblin moves in to try and attack, and this guy accidentally
Oh my
stabs this
gosh.
guy.
Again.
Yep, and he kills him. Alright. Yep, that was kind of how that went down. Alright, cool. And then we're back to Nali's turn.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's like, oops, that is the goblin actually that has 3 arrows through him already. And like his friend accidentally like hit him with the sword.
Can I
Alright.
get this?
You can play with that for a minute. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, so now you can play with it over
Now
here.
you're in
Play with it
trouble.
over here. Play with it over here. Play with it over here. Play with it over here. Yeah,
Hey, look at all these guys over here.
You can play with these guys over here. You can set them up on there. Alright, cool. Alright, so now it's Caleb's turn. Nali, what did Nali want? You want to attack the goblin again?
Yeah, with my longsword +1.
Okay, with your longsword plus 1.
14.
14? That's a hit. Yeah, well, give me damage. Alright,
Damage.
when you roll damage, you want to roll the d6 and add 1 for your plus 1.
Oh, my longsword.
Or is it?
1d8 or 2d8?
Yeah, it's 1d8. 1d8 for the longsword. Is it a longsword? Yeah, it's a longsword. Yeah, 1d8. Sir, you can find a 1d8.
This one.
Yes. No. Yep, that's a D8. There you go.
Yeah, I have
Alright.
one of each, so that then I can like.
So roll a D8 and then add 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Alright, that is a weaker one. You hit this one and he falls. Alright, so these two are not. Alright, and then it's Jonah's turn. No, it's Maggie's turn. Sorry.
Alright.
2, 4, 6, 10, 4, 6,
I got 8.
8.
I have 4.
Alright. You want to attack it with your battle axe?
I'm gonna attack.
Okay, do it! Oh, okay, sorry. So you have to hit at 11 or better.
How come I have 2?
I love that character.
I know, man. That's
That
really
character
came out of the forest and you were there.
Actually,
I got a 20. That's my
I
favorite
swear I
character.
got a 20.
You got a 20, but it felt, but no, that doesn't count. It has to be on the table.
I'm sitting there messing with
Okay.
the dice. I'm
Alright, cool.
pulling
Roll it again. Roll a 20 again. Oh, that's a miss. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, and then Jonah, it's your
I suck
turn.
at this game.
It's all around the dice, bro.
Alright, so there's only one on you now.
Dice, right?
4, a miss. I was-
4
I
would be a
tried my
miss.
base.
Alright, cool. And then it's back to their turn. Alright, Maggie, you were attacked and missed. You were attacked and missed. There's some
This is the
goblin
exact same
fury.
thing that happened
There's
last
another
time.
goblin and Jonah, you were hit. Oh, sword! Ugh!
I miss every
you were
time.
hit for some
And then near
damage.
the end, I get like a 20.
Alright, and
I,
then
like,
arrows shoot
smash
out
them.
from the forest again. And one of them hits Nali. Oh, crap.
That's what happened last
I'm
time.
dead.
No, you're not dead. You just have an arrow like stuck through your side from here to here.
Oh, that's okay. I've had that.
Yeah, I've had that before. Oh, that doesn't scare me. That doesn't scare me at all.
It's just a mosquito. That's how.
Alright, cool. Alright, and then it's back to your turn. Nali.
Can you
No,
put
no, I
these
hate it whenever the doctor's like, these
Nali, there is one goblin and Jonah.
Mosquito bite.
There are 2 goblins that are attacking Maggie. There's also arrows coming from the forest in the shooter.
Which one has the least hit points?
Playing Call of Duty.
Actually, all the ones attacking at this point have not been hit.
I was like, oh, they're only bullets.
They're only
Alright, you take your longsword.
And attack the ones. Attacking my.
Alright, now check this out. You're a thief. Alright? Like, what's your move silent?
Oh. Let me see. Move silently. I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
21.
25.
25. Alright, and then what's your hiding shadows?
25.
25. Okay. Alright, you are able to sneak over here behind this goblin who's attacking Maggie unseen. Alright, and then you get to attack this guy. Alright, because you're behind him, you get a +4 to hit him. So now, your attack would have been 11, but now you have to hit a 7 or better. Alright, go for
Alright,
it.
so you just need to roll 7.
Yep, roll a 20 and roll a 7 or better.
Dude, that's.
You get the weak.
All up in my head is a
11. Alright, you have now successfully backstabbed him. Alright, now roll your
A
D8.
little backstabber.
Well, he's only 3rd level or 4th level, so it's just times 2, but that's still better than dead. Alright, so 2 plus 1 is 3, times 2 is 6. Alright, so that one takes 6 points of damage, and this one, you get behind him, you kind of sneak, it's like waiting, you take your longsword, and then blood and gore and guts is like you hit his spinal column, and it just like explodes, and he is now on the ground. Alright, so that
I
one's
wonder if that really happened.
Oh gosh, that was intense. Alright, cool. Maggie, you're just about to attack this one goblin, and you just see like his face just kind of, and he falls to the ground.
What about this one?
And then you see Nali laughing from behind him.
I saw it. I saw
Okay.
it really. I
And
saw
then
like
that was Nali's turn. Then it's Maggie. Then it's your turn.
And then-
So now there's just this one goblin at you.
Next, you're
That's
gonna
fine.
have to Jonah.
Hmm? Oh no.
Why aren't you
Can you
playing?
go back and watch it again?
I really need to call the wife and let her know.
If I can fix
I'll
that.
be wife.
I'll be like,
Yeah, my uncle has a
I'll be like.
my uncle has an antique that actually came from Japan. It's a samurai sword, a katana basically.
I got a 12
This
months
thing's
in.
awesome.
You got a 12. That's a hit for damage.
Okay, and then I have to roll a what? A d6?
Yep. Oh no. With your axe, I think it's a D8. Maggie, I think.
For my. Oh, yeah, d8. What's a d8?
I'll show you. Alright, Maggie.
There's one like
Rolly,
these,
can
but
you
they
watch it
point
back
down.
here?
There's one that points.
I can pull it up back here, otherwise you can wait on the computer out here and do. Oh wait, you made it work.
Fine! I got a.
Here, let's move this in.
There you got it worked out. I don't know, there you go. Looks like you got it
Oh
worked
my
out.
god, I'm having a good luck. I have an 8.
You got an 8? Alright, you take your battle axe. Wah! slam into this goblin. His spinal column breaks here, and like this part of him falls in one direction, and the bottom falls in the other direction. Yep, that's it. Alright, and then it's Jonah's turn. So I'm going to turn it at
I just have to get you guys.
I can't hear it now.
Maggie, stop!
May I have a picture still?
Alright, you have an 8 gun.
My base.
Yes, it's your 8. Cool.
Alright, let me see what you're.
What'd you
Oh my
roll?
gosh.
What'd you roll?
An 8, I missed.
An 8.
Let me see
Hold
what
on. Yes, you missed.
There's.
Alright. And then it's their turn. Alright, and we have one goblin trying to attack you, and then we have arrows shooting out from the forest. Oh, right.
Oh my gosh, the battle we had last time was awesome. We had this giant mage come in. He like exploded so
Alright,
much stuff.
arrows shoot out from the forest, and you were hit, and you were hit. Alright, and then it's back to Nali's turn.
Shoot the arrows at the wait, hold Jonah and I'll shoot arrows.
So right now we have the thief, and we have Jonah's playing the cleric you were playing before. Unless y'all wanted to swap.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a half worth of break.
Oh,
give me back my
No, but this is somebody who's actually
Ernest has been playing that character, and actually I meant to hold the other one back for you, but then but then it was like, well, they can use healing, so.
Human bard or human aid.
What's a bard?
A bard is basically a guy that he's a jack of all trades, but he has some type of magical weapon, and he can sing songs that will increase battle.
Yep.
You know,
So he's like a musician with magical powers.
He's a
Alright, so that's you, and then I guess I'll just come out from the woods.
I want to throw daggers.
Hey, yo, you, guy.
I come out from the woods.
This is you.
Yeah, that one's you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just
That's
picked
who
one.
Jonah's was.
Yeah, I just picked one of
There's
those.
more in the cigar box too.
I just picked one.
Yeah. Actually, was it? Because
Can I
your guy got
throw
your guy
daggers
got
at the guy that got you?
See, here's one for.
I'm gonna throw daggers.
I don't.
I'm gonna throw daggers.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw daggers at that guy attacking.
You're gonna throw daggers at this guy. Okay, go for it. I think it's yes, it's your turn. Alright, so roll your 20, and you can actually throw 2 daggers
Okay.
since you're throwing daggers. That's a miss, or roll again. Okay, that's a miss. Alright, cool. You throw daggers at that goblin, and now there's 2 daggers in the tree behind him. And he like looks at you and goes,
My guy?
yes.
I'm gonna throw along. I'm gonna go along here. Go ahead.
Okay, alright. So this guy you can't actually see. This is just the direction of the arrows. But you can move into the forest and try and find it. Yes.
Can I see him now?
Alright, hold on. What's your wisdom?
What's that?
W?
12.
12. Yes, you move into the forest about 30 or 40 feet, and up ahead you can see probably 50 yards from where your position is. Another 30 feet up in a tree, you see a goblin who's firing arrows.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit him.
Hey, how's it going? Alright, so you're gonna try and hit him. Alright, oh, yeah, and you can do this with your bow.
Do I have to what do I have to roll?
Yes, you can do that with your bow.
What do I have to roll?
Let's see, you have to hit
I'll move
a
last.
13.
I'll move last. I just
Oh, right. You can go.
I'm not going.
No, roll it again.
Even if he has.
What was that?
I'll go last though, because
Okay. 11 is a miss. Alright, but then you get 2 shots.
It's freaking hot. It's not even actually summer yet.
That's a miss too. Arrow, shot. There are arrows sticking near the tree that he's in. Alright, and then Jonah?
no, he goes.
Or no. Right. The ogre, then it would be your turn.
Yes, I know.
So now it's Icasia's turn.
So it's your turn?
Yep, it's your turn.
Okay. What is going on? Who we got?
Right now, you've been ambushed by a goblin group near a quarry near the several other geographic cool. They can come out later.
Yellow shirt still up.
There's one goblin out along the road where you are, and then there are arrows being shot from back in this forest.
And I was
Maggie has found one of the guys shooting arrows at you and is now shooting at you.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna take the guy on the road.
Okay, guy on the road. All right, cool. So let's see. You are now Acacia, and you hit a 13 or better. 11.
I got a mace +1. So I guess that's 12 my barrel.
12, yeah.
The wind got it.
Oh, you go to swing at him, and then he just like barely gets out of the way, and you like
It cuts.
take off some skin, but nothing really happens.
It cuts.
All right, and then Jonah.
And I'll come in.
Cuts some of
I'll run to here with and.
why am I the only one attacking this guy?
Because you're the only one that walked in there. To go.
Because there's only 3 of them. Well, there's
I'll go
4
and
this way,
attack
but-
that guy with my
Got
long
to go
sword.
so
All right, you're attacking that guy with the one on the road. This one?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so you rush up to him with your longsword, and you have hit a 12 or better.
That didn't work because it hit.
Okay, well,
17.
Oh my gosh, give me damage.
17. Alright, so a
Good
D8.
damage. Good damage.
0.
That would be 10
10.
That's
points
10
of damage,
points
but
right there.
you were
Oh, wait,
supposed to
no.
roll a D8.
Man, I get confused.
I know,
Six.
it's easy to do.
That's a 9.
All right,
I do that all the time. I'll be like, oh,
Sides on that. All right,
I'll
6.
grab
You
my D8
take your longsword. Ragnarok! The great bard runs up. Oh, the sword. Oh, longsword into the gut.
He pulled out his piano and clicked it to
Man, that
death.
one's all good. All right, and then it's their turn again. All right, that one is dead. All right, arrows and Maggie, because she was shooting that one, and he misses horribly. And then you guys have some more arrows being shot at you. Oh my god! 7, 1, 2, 3. All right, Nali, you are hit with an arrow.
Nolly.
Another arrow
Nolly.
hits you. Ah! Arrow in the gut from the forest.
You were
All right,
hit
and then
with
it's
an
your
arrow.
turn.
Yeah. You were hit with an arrow.
All right, oh, is that arrows? What is that?
It is arrows.
All right, well, this looks like a hit with an arrow. What are you shooting at?
Well, first is the arrow.
There's
Whoa,
two.
looks like somebody just came in.
This one or that
All right,
one?
hold on. All right, you rush into the forest trying to track down the person to shoot at with the arrows, and you find, oh, hey, there's a guy up in a tree, and then you fire at him and you hit him. Give me damage. So we just kind of skipped a step there. I shoot at that thing I can't see. Well, this is the one that you were shooting at. That's shooting at you, and this is another guy up in a tree a little bit further down the road. Right, but he didn't actually run into the forest and find that guy before he just shot him. We fixed that. All right, you roll damage, and then you get another shot at him. Yep. One. Okay. All right.
Hey, it's
You hit him. Oh! And the goblin starts screaming at you, and then you shoot him again. Give me damage. Take that. Oh, one more point if you could. Take that! Flesh wound. Take that! Flesh wound.
My go.
He laughs in your general vicinity. All right, Maggie's turn.
At least I
Oh, you're shooting. I guess you're shooting it at the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And 3 is a miss. And another arrow shoots from Maggie's bow and hits him. All right, give me damage.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yep.
I see
6
this stuff, and I
and
was like,
4. Okay, cool. Ah, good. All right, actually that was enough damage where he has to make a
I'm
dex
glad
check.
to see they took
And he makes a dex check to stay in the tree.
Makes
Otherwise he might fall out of the tree. He fell down. He fell down.
Swears.
All right, this is Joe's turn. All right, cool.
Alright, so I'm gonna get my short bow,
All right, you grab your short bow.
and I'm gonna help Maggie.
All right, cool. You rush into the forest, and you now see this one.
Welcome to the Charles Hayes
That's been hit by one arrow and not knocked out. 10, and I completely skipped over you.
Yeah, well, I'm going
But
to use
you
my
go next.
swing, but I never joined Caleb in the woods.
All right, cool. You rush into the woods to join Caleb and start shooting at the other one.
And I fumbled.
All right.
Somebody just got cracked.
Oh, you roll a 1.
What happens if you launch
All right,
something
your
from
sling
the-
bullet. Let's see, you're taking your sling and you're good, and then oh, and you take a point of damage, but you recover quickly and can take your other shot.
So if we launch the magic bomb,
Oh, so you took 1 point of damage. Okay.
A three. What it is, they got the line, the marble line right through the
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So it's like
Can't see
almost
it, yeah.
impossible.
Okay, cool. You try and take another shot, and that one shoots close to him, and then knocks itself off the tree.
Now, when I first looked at it, I thought that was a nine.
Okay, and then Maggie, he shoots at you, and another arrow goes into your thigh.
You know,
No, I'll skip it.
we had to go all the way to freaking Columbia
Yes,
just to be able to buy damn dice.
Just
Play this game.
No.
You know,
Something
and
that's whatever
it's like totally
Oh, go.
Then that was like
sorry.
10 or 12 bucks for that set of
Right,
dice.
18, yeah, give me damage, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
You get 2
Then
shots.
they had these metal dice down there.
What, what's
I'm
the
like,
D6 look like?
D6 is a regular.
okay, I'm looking at them, and dude's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Right, I get
those
one.
are
I get one of mine.
$15 a piece.
We already have
I'm
it.
like,
Shoot the one
okay,
by.
no thank you, you know.
And that was the Maggie, right?
No thank you, you
All right,
only
that's
got like
damage.
8 dice in
Next
the
check
freaking
and
set, or 7 dice in the
All right, but you
set.
get 2 shots.
7 times
Do we
3.
not
Shoot at him again.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to spend
No,
on
you
a set of
didn't.
dice. Because you need 2 of your 10.
Wait, do you want another one of these?
Oh, yeah, you get just 2 arrows.
You need your 10 side.
10.
All right, 10 for you.
I used one of these for this.
17.
probably a
And
miss.
that's a miss. Yep.
Oh,
Grr, boom. All right, cool.
You get 2 shots in your own.
He does, and then, okay. All right, we'll see you later. Hey! Woo! Hey, Ernest, how's it going?
Come on, Ernest.
So, we got, oh, y'all made it through the play.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Well, 5.
All right, cool.
and now you pop out of the woods where I came from.
All right, we have Mist and Maggie. You are hit in the thigh with an arrow.
Don't worry, I'm a healer.
And then,
Now I have a good idea. Maybe
I
you
think
should.
Caleb's leaving.
oh no, Caleb's probably staying.
You gonna stay, Caleb?
Yeah, he's probably
That's
staying.
fine. Sure.
All right, and then.
Yes, okay. You can sit right here, though.
All right, cool. And then.
I'm sorry, I had to swipe the camera.
Gotcha. And then right. Right, and then
Yeah,
a
you
druid
know,
is hit for another point of damage.
Me?
I'll get you.
Ogre. And
So did you update the characters or not?
I have not, however, that's going to be like on my priority list
Okay.
for next
That's-
time.
yeah.
I was just wondering.
Right this second, you guys are. I just left the City of Colors to head towards the City of Aquilus, where the other bad stuff is supposed to be happening.
did y'all get those dwarfs?
Everybody was at full hit points before they were ambushed by goblins near the quarry.
Yeah.
Wait.
See what happens when I leave you alone for a little while?
It happens.
Well,
Chinnabic and oh, actually, let me see your character really quick.
you see, the thing that you gotta remember about the cleric, the dwarven, the godly cleric, he is cool. He's a drunk. Every time you see him, it's like he gets up in the morning and he has his breakfast. He has his breakfast. You know?
Yeah, he's more worried about his holy beer than his holy water.
All right, cool. And that,
Yeah,
that was
well,
their
I turned
turn,
holy
and now
water,
we're back
too.
at the top of the round with Nolly. You can roll initiative
Holy
just to
water.
jump in
I
randomly.
I'm
They've
just
got
a
a couple
lucky drunk
goblins.
that gets
They're
the
six,
blessings
okay,
of the
cool.
goddess. And
All right,
that's
so
it,
Nolly,
you know?
it's back to your
You
turn.
know the guy who's shooting arrows at?
Yes?
I'm gonna throw daggers at him.
You throw daggers at the goblin 30 feet up in the tree. All right,
And
go
he's
for it.
helping. He's not helping me. He's helping me.
Let's see. So,
I me and him are together in the woods.
You got an
All right.
8?
Yes. And
Right.
then
Yep, you have to hit a
just
13 or
gonna pop
better.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
all right, roll again.
Ha! Yeah!
All right, what's he got?
20.
20! Holy crap! I roll D4. No, it's just double damage. D4. Do you have a strength bonus?
Yes.
What's your strength bonus?
+1.
Plus 1, so that's 5. So 10 points of damage. All right, so
Two
you.
questions.
Yes.
Any pizza left and can I have some?
Yes, you can have some. Please save it for myself. There should be some left. I can't imagine these
Who's the
kids
bad
eat
guy?
the whole thing yet. And there's
I
soda
didn't
there
realize
too.
we
I
actually had
beer
real
and
pizza.
some Mountain Dew.
A beer. A root beer.
Root beer. All right, you take your dagger and you kind of eye the goblin for a moment. Take direction of the wind. Go. Whoa! Dagger. And goblin's eyes get big. Bam! Right in the center. And he falls out of the tree. Ah! And you hear this
Sound
thud
effect, though.
This
He
always
lands on top
happens.
of Maggie, causing another 2 points.
as he dies.
Uh-uh.
That one has been finished off with a crit for Nolly.
Uh-uh.
Alright, and then you're on 4,
That
so
always
actually
happens.
then you and Maggie would be going together. Right? Because you're on 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I get to go in here
Alright,
sometime.
so,
Or other.
right. So, like, go for it.
Me?
So where am I?
Well, I just.
You gotta
we
make
need to
a
get a
character.
figure for you, but
Hey,
some,
make a sign.
somehow you stopped for
Actually,
a
I had
bathroom
your
break
dude
behind your
sitting down,
and your
actually. I
friends
had
got
your dude
up
sitting down.
into a fray with some
So
goblins.
is this dead?
That one is dead. Yes.
Okay, so are they gonna, y'all are gonna come help us, right? Or me?
Yep. Oh yeah. That's good wizard. Yep. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and shoot
Alright,
in the
wizard,
trees,
wizard.
that's cool.
Yeah, my
There's that one goblin that's
I
there.
just finished
12.
12 is a hit. Give me damage.
That'll work.
5.
5. All right. Ah, arrow. All right, roll again. You get 2 shots. That goblin takes damage.
20.
Holy crap!
You can help.
All right, so you
Well, like,
pull the arrow back,
destruction.
and then
like,
you take the direction of the wind, and you're like, oh, right there, and you let the arrow fly, and like the goblin's eyes get really big, and you see like you kind of like how like an eye has an iris, and then like a little pupil thing in the center, like your arrow goes straight through the pupil of his eyeball.
He dies.
Squish
Alright,
again,
hack
goblin,
and
yep,
chop
and he
over
falls out of the tree.
where
So I don't need help. Thank you.
Alright, so that was-
I rolled 3.
Wow, and then it would be your turn, Ernest.
Oh,
you-
you
no, no,
got me.
no,
Were you
There
here
aren't
last
any
time?
goblins.
I did my character was like the
No,
strongest
you-
character. I was like the tank.
Oh,
Dang,
he's
I-
going on
I-
6. You were going.
He was an 8.
Where
and
are
then he
we?
was last.
Okay.
Where'd you
Where
go?
are
Right now, you're
I'm
on
gonna
the
be
Stony
working
Way,
on it.
which is
Yeah,
a road that goes from the City of Colors on
Well, what
its way
sort of
to
terrain are we in?
Aquilus. On the left side, you see like the beginning of the quarry, so it's more open-ended. You see like large stones, bigger, smaller, all kinds of stones. On the left side, you see a dense forest that kind of goes along the right side of the road.
Dang, I go to fertilize the forest and this happens while I'm gone.
Hey, what can I say? That happens all the time. Okay, who needs to be healed up? All
Me.
you guys dead?
Me.
Everybody.
All the
Everybody.
goblins have now been
Can
killed.
you heal us all up?
Hey, all of
I
us.
might be able to heal everybody.
Among your equipment as well. All right,
We could have a bunch of vials to heal.
You guys have, each of you has 10 vial, like, healing potions. Each of you.
Oh.
Alright.
Can I use
Oh,
one of
well, I
mine?
use a healing potion.
Yeah.
One of his men.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
gonna use one of my healing
That'll
potions.
work if everybody's able to take that. I don't know how bad I'm hurt. When am I
Not
feeling
even
hurt?
hurt.
Alright, what I'm
So I
gonna do
cracked
is,
myself in the eye with a rock.
everybody write down 8
My
healing
own rock.
potions
That was the
on
good
your
thing
character.
about it.
Well, you write down 10.
8.
Yeah,
Yep.
you missed that one, Ernst.
I thought we had
Use my
10.
sling
Well,
ended
you
up
did
on
have
the
10,
spike
but I'm just gonna put everybody back up to full for
Crap.
using 2 healing potions.
Uh,
Because you got hurt that bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, well,
Can I
I
use
mean,
the
if
drumstick?
she needs some actual healing, I can heal her. I mean,
Okay, cool. Well, if you guys want to just like,
Like,
kill
man,
2 potions,
I'm
that
jacked
would
up,
work too.
so.
yeah.
Okay, where would I put my healing potion?
Alright, so everybody is back up to full.
Down your equipment.
Equipment.
Yeah, under equipment you can put 10 healing, well 8 healing.
10. And then I'm gonna scratch it down with it.
Oh yeah, I got unicorn.
Everybody else got real, and I say that Ragnarok, you would still have 10. You would have 10 because you didn't get a hit.
I refilled my whiskey for a while.
Alright, and Genevieve would have 10 because you didn't get a hit. But everybody else, I'll just give them back to full.
I'm gonna be a
No,
draw.
I didn't want to go back to once.
I'm gonna be a
I don't
draw.
want to go back. No, I don't.
You really want to be able to
Fine.
just trust.
You
Oh,
need
I
to be
don't
at
Yes.
He's thinking about putting
I'm
this
thinking
dragon
about
in.
your future as an adventurer.
He's thinking about
Um,
putting this dragon
I
in.
already killed it with one arrow.
We already
Alright,
killed dragons.
so
with the
right now
bats.
this is
With
the
dragons.
little road, this
Yeah.
thing that almost looks
Hey,
like a
Muncie,
pathway.
remember where I told you I was
This would
going
be
to
like the
double?
quarry in that general vicinity, and then this would be like the dense forest.
You remember when I went to town, I told you I wanted to double up on my holy waters and whiskey flask?
Oh, I do remember that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm doubling up on my healing waters and whiskey
Times
flask.
2. Yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, especially after like the task that you guys just completed. You guys were at a celebration before
Seriously.
the City of Colors in your honor, and
And
But,
I got
um,
like 100.
then take it before the Great Wizard Fizzbang, and he kind of described what might be happening at Aquilus and has
Oh,
sent
I'm
you
sorry,
on your way to Aquilus to
I
see
don't
how bad
remember
things
that.
might
That
be.
must have been when I was really coherent.
Yeah, it might have been.
gave us
It might have been.
Well,
Because like the last adventure, you guys destroyed Sewell and his terrible plot to be able to take over the City of Colors, and
I
destroyed
remember when
you
we
destroyed the spell and
foiled him by taking all the maidens and marrying them.
Can you go under the Mountain Dew?
Can I get another Mountain
Can you get another Mountain Dew?
Dew? Yeah.
I guess so. Are you physically capable of doing that?
May.
Oh, may you? Oh, yes, absolutely, yes, you may.
And it's free.
Oh, wow, that was awesome. Good call, Maggie. All right, cool. So, so right now it is about midday. big day
You know,
on
it's
the
like,
Stony Way
I had an art
going towards
class,
Oculus, which
right?
takes about
I come in
it's
for
about
art
2
class
weeks
one
of
day,
horse
and
travel.
they
Everybody
speak
has a horse.
Spanish.
I just had everybody get
I
off
didn't
their
want to
horse
take
and
Spanish
combat.
like art.
Not telling us.
But the
Right,
teacher
exactly.
comes in and she speaks
This is what you do, my
Spanish.
son.
And
What I
she's
do.
like, you need to speak Spanish the whole time you're in your class. I was like, I don't know Spanish. That's the reason why you're here, is to learn Spanish. But everything she'd say to you, she'd say to you in Spanish. And then you get in trouble if you didn't actually respond and do what she wanted you to in Spanish. And it's like,
That's
what in the
stupid.
world, lady? I mean,
That's
you know.
stupid.
I'm moving to Lexington, and I'm gonna. They do German there. Take German. Take Carolina Springs Middle and High. So I'm taking German since my stepdad's German from Germany. Like he's been here only 13 years, so he can actually help.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, like I'm a legit German person,
Yeah.
even though I'm like I.
Which school are you going to?
Carolina Springs.
Carolina.
But yeah, my people there.
That is
My people, I'm
stupid.
descended from berserkers. And I'm descended from fires and freaking.
I remember back in
Wait,
the
what
old
was
days
the
when
punishment?
there
What
was
did you
just
do?
in District 1 there was just Lexington, Helion, and Gilbert.
Oh, you would have to write sentences in
They're not
Spanish.
student teaching you, Gilbert. That's a
And it's like, okay, I don't know Spanish, lady.
right back in Carolina Springs. River
And the
Bluff.
only people
all
that
that
did
stuff.
good
There's crazy
were like
stuff over there.
the 14 Mexicans that were in my class with me. Because the school that I went to was predominantly black, then it was Hispanic, then it was white.
Yeah, that's all.
And I
But
was
not
like,
at Carolina Springs.
I was like, okay, and the Spanish, I mean, our Spanish teacher, you go inside, she comes inside the class, and it's like, hola, blah, 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 blah. And all the Spanish kids, of course, are answering her.
Right. Oh my
And all
gosh.
the English kids are looking at each other going, huh?
What's
Huh?
going on? What are we supposed to be doing?
That's stupid.
Yeah, then she's like, the whole time you're in my class, you gotta speak Spanish.
I don't know Spanish. It's like me.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Well, that, I didn't want the class. I signed up for art. It was like, we were in the middle of our art semester.
You guys
and
are
they
switching
switched
around randomly, like
That's
off in
just
the
so
distance,
stupid.
like towards the quarry, like you see some flying
They
creature
no
like
longer
way
are
off in the distance, like
Oh.
several miles away. Like you don't, not,
What
it
type
doesn't,
of crap is that?
you can't really tell exactly
Get
how
rid
big
of
it
a
is,
program
but it's
like
some,
that.
Can we
some
just
type of flying
hide?
creature.
Can we just like hide under the
But, yeah, you can hide.
Yeah, should we go?
I'm hiding
You wanna
under
tell
look
them
for
you're
this
the only
creature
one.
right here?
There
Um,
is
We see a
everybody.
creature far in the distance,
everybody.
like miles off. Should we go and see? Look at
I'm
it.
gonna no, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide. I don't feel like getting attacked by a
Smells like
I'm gonna
Genevieve to me.
Smells like Genevieve.
Oh, well, off in the distance, he points out this small creature that looks like it's flying. It looks dragon-like, but you can't tell how big it
Is
is.
this you?
Yeah, that's Genevieve. But
I'm gonna
Actually,
go
now
up
that you
to-
pointed out, and now that you're trying to scan the way for it, like you don't see it anymore.
Oh god.
oh, yeah, this is a small flying
It must
creature.
have flown back over a
Is
different
this the
direction.
small flying creature?
Yeah, probably.
Um,
Here you go.
something similar to that,
You just gotta
but,
line
and
up
like I
the
said, you just
right.
can't tell perspective-wise because
Yeah.
in the sky, like how
Can I
big it is.
like
Okay, can I try to look
Can
at
I
it?
go?
With my it's 12.
Like I said, like by the time Jonah points it out to everybody, like you don't see it anymore. It's like flown off in some other
Yeah, but
direction.
can I
But
go
you can still
where-
tell everybody, maybe we should hide in the brush.
Can I go
I
where
wanna hide in the
it
brush
was
because
last-
I do not feel
It's
like
like
getting
way
attacked.
off, like
But
several
should we
miles over
hide?
in the direction of the quarry.
I think we should be careful and
Okay,
sneak
do
and
you
kind
want to
of
talk
like.
to everybody else first
Okay,
and take
hold
them
on,
with you?
before we
Well,
all
I have a
start
good
running
idea.
off to
I'm
our
Okay, you
thinking-
should talk to them
You have an
and try and get them
idea.
to go
You
with
don't know if it's
Okay,
a good
everyone.
idea.
I have an
idea.
idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an
Alright,
idea.
alright, hold on, one at a time.
Jonah, you can go first. Since you-
Alright, so
He
here's the thing.
called first idea, let's hear his, then we'll listen to
Okay,
yours.
so here's the thing. This is what I was
And
thinking.
yours.
Maybe we
Everybody
can like
else, we'll do
sneak,
it after.
we can like continue going, but we go go through the forest, so that then we can't really get seen by it.
But
Well, how
it's
thick
flying.
is how thick is how thick is the forest?
That's what I was gonna say, how
The
big
for-
is this
well, the
forest?
forest on the right actually is pretty thick.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it that way or this way?
The forest is on your right.
Alright,
The
we
direction
can-
that you saw the thing is near
Yeah,
the
the
quarry.
quarry
which is
is-
But
Yeah,
is that
yeah, but we can
no,
kind
it's
of
like
stay.
flat lands, like rocks,
We can't
really
sneak.
easy for something flying to be able to see your position from miles away.
Okay,
Is it
so
Kind of like a wasteland, but it's a quarry. I mean, there's like it's where some people work to get and mine stone and granite and things. To
Okay.
so I'm thinking we should stay like kind of on the edge, but far enough to where the dragon.
Right on with the
thing
quarry
kicks
on,
in.
on the left. I mean, actually, it lasts for miles and miles. You keep on going down the Stony Way, like you're doing right now down the road, and you would still kind of see the quarry on your left. It lasts for a while.
Okay,
Okay,
your
but I'm
idea.
thinking we should keep.
Jonah.
We should stay.
His idea.
I'm still
Well,
talking.
he hasn't told us his entire idea. He wants to stay within the forest.
I'm
Not
staying,
that far.
yeah, stay within the forest, but close enough to see the path, so that then we can know where we're going.
Oh, right. You can stay closer to the forest.
My
is that what you're saying?
idea.
Yeah, because I don't feel like getting attacked. I don't.
Okay,
feel
so
like,
you want to try and stay like
Okay,
closer
Caleb,
to the tree line
Yes.
and with the single file along the center.
Caleb?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. All right, y'all want to travel in that
All right,
direction?
what's your idea?
Okay.
How,
No, it's
like the
discussed.
dragon is far enough away where it looks like we're just little black dots.
Oh yeah, I mean, like if you had to try and estimate that in your mind, yes.
So
Well,
are
it's-
some
You're a
of
very
So
small
it's
creature
about 5
already.
minutes as far as the dragon.
As far as the dragon flies, that's right. Yeah, it's about that far. Yeah.
It's
so
about 5 minutes out as far as the dragon flies.
Yep.
Yeah.
could we like since there's a lot of rocks around.
There are lots of rocks to hide behind through the quarry.
But I'm thinking like if we
Well,
like
we don't
knelt
have a
down
little
and get on the ground like this,
And do our horses.
could we
not
look
kneel
like
down?
Can we just
Our
leave our
horses-
horses
My
behind?
pony donkey.
our horses
point.
are gone?
Okay, but I'll.
No, you've got
after
horses.
You, I need
Everybody's
an
got a
idea.
horse.
Hold on.
I got an idea.
I mean, you don't have to keep it.
Okay, I have
Yeah, I
a
don't
question.
want
Is it like in
You
the
want to get rid of
middle?
your-
Yeah, I want to keep.
You want to keep it.
Is it in the middle, over here, over here?
Well, right now, like, this is kind of like the stony way that you guys have been
Well, where's the
traveling along. Right? This is the quarry, and you can kind of see, like, where the stones and things, I mean, it's just like big stones and little stones all kind of, like, scattered out in this area
Okay,
for
well,
miles.
I'm thinking maybe we should go behind, like this way, and go behind the stones, and then go and try to go through and look.
Your character has passed this way before, like, coming from Aquilus. Actually, like, you know this road because you've traveled it before. And you know that it's probably another 2 or 3 miles down the stony way before you actually get to, like, the entrance into the quarry that has, like, the paths that run through the quarry where you go for what type of stone. So, I don't know if that helps, but Matt, what was the rest of your idea?
Like we go through the behind the big rocks. Because you said there's big rocks, little rocks, medium rocks, whatever.
Right.
Behind the big rocks, and then we try to look like if there's a space in between, and we try to look and see if we can see the dragon. If we can, we try to get behind it, and then attack it from behind.
Well, if you were gonna like just go cross country, like through the quarry this way, you would have like lots of different stones and that kind of thing to hide behind. If you wait and kind of like go another 2 or 3 miles down the road, then you would have paths to follow.
But the
Whether
dragon
now whether
will
the
see
dragon's
us.
easier to see on a path or not, that's.
But the dragon will see us if we're behind the thing. It probably won't see us.
possible.
Did you get a chance to tell which direction this thing was going, or where? Which direction? What did you see? You saw it off to our left or our right?
You saw it
Man,
flying
dude,
in
I
the
see
Chernobyl
some
City
trees,
way
I
off
see
in the
this thing
distance.
flying over, man,
So it's heading to the city? That we're heading?
It's like heading in the same direction, not necessarily to the city, because I mean it's quite a ways to the city.
So in other words, let's just keep on going and make certain we keep a look on the
That's
sky
what I
ahead of us in
wanna
case
say.
it doubles back.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
have
thinking
Randy
maybe-
do his
well,
job,
I have an
do a
idea.
little
Maybe
bit
we
of
could
scouting
stay-
there,
A bit of
and,
scouting.
No,
We
I
could-
said, have the ranger do his job and do a bit of scouting.
Oh, Ranger, you want to go scouting?
You
Oh,
know,
you are the ranger.
I am the ranger.
The ranger has the ability to be able to actually see things better than other people, and notice things better than other people.
Well, especially if it's tracking and it's on the ground.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
following
but I'm
signs.
talking about, he has a pretty good chance of being able to actually harness.
Oh,
You
right.
gotta remember, I am 2 feet 2 inches tall. It's not like I'm gonna make a good lookout.
How
Right.
tall am I?
Oh, right.
I should be.
I'm
By
like,
the way, I would have tried to do that all possible to get my mount. I don't know whether or not it's possible to get a soft shoot or whatever. You know, be quietly
Oh,
shoot.
yeah, that's definitely possible. Yeah, absolutely.
that's my
That's a
favorite.
little
Okay,
early.
so
So we're not gonna do my idea.
This is me.
Well, your idea is to travel
No,
along
it's
the
not
road
gonna
near the
go
forest
along
line.
that.
Yeah, like
There's-
close
there
to
is-
the
there-
forest line. Then we
there
don't
is
see
like
it.
the
how,
road.
how wide is the road?
The road's probably about 10
But
feet.
you're supposed to be
Like
pretty
across.
Like
And then
Yeah,
like to the
so
right,
like-
there's probably like another 10 feet of like grassy land before like the forest begins. I mean, you can travel in the grass, or you can travel.
I'm thinking open grass. Yeah, we get some easy access. And plus, it's quiet.
Might be easier
Yeah,
on your
but
horses.
shouldn't
He's like a
we,
howlet.
At least for right now. Like terrain wise.
shouldn't we ditch the horses when they start out?
Well,
Because the horses, I'm feeling, are probably going to be more trouble.
It would
than
take a
they
lot
are.
longer to get where you're going if you
Yeah.
fix the horses.
Well, we could just go on the grass and just go full gallop. as
Besides,
fast as we
if
can.
worse comes to worse,
this
the
guy's
horses
better.
can be what the dragon feeds on while we're getting away.
Good call.
Yeah, whenever we see the dragon come closer, we just ditch the horses,
Yeah,
go inside the.
I'm gonna get on the horse and run.
Oh, I see. Oh, snap.
No, if the dragon comes down towards us, we can ditch the horses and run into the forest.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I
and
do need that. You're right.
And then let the and we can like
Man, that guy
kind of.
killed. He's been beat up, man. I did that tank job. God, I painted that thing when I was like 16 years old.
So,
17 years old.
So, like,
how far ahead of the party do you want me to be on my horse?
300 yards.
We're all together now. Let's just all kind of.
300 yards. That's like 3 football fields. You wouldn't even be
Yeah,
able
you
to
would
see
never
it.
be able to see him to be able to give us a.
I mean, it's still kind of hilly. It's not all flat land.
Well, can we get like
Like you can see him 100 yards away.
50, maybe 100?
Yeah, 50 or
Okay.
100 yards, you probably have to see
I
him.
believe that it's probably not our marching order.
375.
Marching order, you're heading this direction.
1 mile.
I'm off at
All right.
I'm off at
I do
10.
not ride out front. I'm the drunk that needs to be in the middle. That way he has
I'm
people
in
all
the
around
front.
him like
I'm in the
pull him up.
front.
So,
I'm in
Well, I'm way in the front.
I'm beside
Or
him.
huh? I thought we were supposed to be on the side.
Well, I don't know
I'll
where
be
we're-
in the back.
I mean, is this supposed to be the path?
Right, this is supposed to be the road. I know it's really big, and I'm pretty easy to the other side of the
dude, that's okay.
grassland over here, tree line beyond that. So
Like I said, this is like one of the coolest ideas that we came
I
up
mean, I'm gonna be far enough ahead that I can have a little advantage on spotting stuff, but not so far ahead that I can't get back in the car.
right, okay.
So let's see here.
Or at least
Let me be
have
50
us be able
yards
to see
ahead.
you go.
I mean, in one round I can travel how far with this horse?
See, wow, with the horse. Wow.
Wow, they're friends on that.
Like in a round, you could probably. I mean, you could definitely go like half a football field.
But you
like
see
in a
where,
turn, like on a horse. Yeah. I mean, that would be like just a K. You could probably make it. I'm trying to remember like the actual because I think it's 24, which is 250 yards or feet. Like normally it's a golly, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 24.
It is 10 o'clock. Exactly.
We have an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back over that way if you guys wanna run.
Or dad.
Cause you know I live
Yeah.
right across the park from,
I'm gonna say 240 feet because I think it's all feet.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
definitely
so it'll
not
be almost
walking.
Oh, man.
No.
So
It is
60
way
yards.
too hot
That sounds
out.
like a
riding my
good.
Way too dark out.
I'm riding
So
my
60
Way
yards
too
ahead,
crazy out.
and you guys are
I got my.
moving
I
along the
got
path. It's about midday right now.
How hot is it?
It's a little warm. It's a little warm.
No, I was talking about it's just hot out.
No, I wasn't talking. I wasn't. I,
You're in a game. I was talking real world.
It's 19.
Yeah, it's like,
Do I have to answer both of those questions?
no, it's hot outside. We already know.
Okay.
It was
It's
like
a little warm, but
so-
there's a nice breeze coming up from the south, like in front of you, so it feels pretty good.
in front of me. Good.
Yeah, breeze in front of you, so they have to smell you behind.
Oh,
But I get to smell whatever's
You can
ahead.
smell whatever's ahead. That's right.
God. I'm getting in the front.
No,
point.
he's in front.
Well, I want to be in the very back then.
Do you want some of this whiskey? I guess you can right next to me.
No, let's
I'll
get.
regale you with the excellent tales.
And you
of Alex
smell something rotting on the wind.
It must be a dead something.
Might be a dead something.
Maybe
You
it's
probably
something
Yeah,
the
no,
dragon
coming
killed.
from the core and the core.
Could be an
Is it a
undead
dead
something.
frog?
It smells like
Yeah.
it's something more
Dragon
from the
fruit?
road than the
Could be the guys that we just killed.
but you
running.
travel probably another. Well, that's what you smell.
No, they were
on the
that way.
If I smell that, I will bring my horse to a halt and let them catch up with me.
Okay. All right. They are now caught up.
We can always
That
find
that
some
isn't
more
that isn't my cheese, folks.
He
Better than
knows-
19.
Yeah, he knows his cheese.
That's awesome.
He knows his cheese.
All right, cool.
That isn't my sack of
Right.
holy cheese.
It's not his
Are
moldy
you
cheese.
travel
3
together?
miles
I
away.
guess. Right. A little bit farther up
We're,
ahead.
we're waiting. We caught up to him and he's telling us.
All right, he's going. Oh, I smell something wrong.
All of us
I
are
brought them
probably
back
drinking
since
it.
if we
Well, I'm
got
sorry,
forward,
you
there's
should-
no way
yeah.
to go.
Smelling it. No.
There's something rotten in the road of Denmark.
What is it?
Now that's a good question. What's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 14.
14.
I
Roll a wisdom check.
I was
18.
18. It smells like dead humans to you.
Okay, that's not safe.
I rolled a 1. I mean,
You rolled a 1.
18 intellect, 18 wisdom.
It smells like dead rats to you.
They're dead, right?
Rats, humans, rats, humans.
I go with him.
what
Does it
about
really make a difference? They're dead.
Something's
It's
dead
a
on the
dead
man.
something. Well, it might be an undead something as well. So.
Doesn't make a real difference.
All right.
be
Well, I'm
stinky.
gonna ready me mace
I think,
anyway.
yeah, I
Let's
think,
just continue.
Okay, you ready? The mace and the road starts turning a little bit around the corner.
I think it's.
And
So I'll have bow out.
Okay, bow out.
So that as soon as I see something,
I'll have my
This is
mace
a
out.
second
I'll be ready to, but not
We
necessarily
worry
instant
about-
kill. But you know, as soon as I see
the
something.
dragon.
Okay.
I have a bow out.
I want my longbow out.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
not my longbow, but my long sword.
I
Okay,
want my
range
longbow
weapons, range
out.
weapons. All right,
And
cool.
then bears
All right, the road starts to turn a little bit,
This way?
and a little bit in that direction. Up ahead, you can kind of see where there is the start of an iron gate on the left side, and you recognize this is like, oh, this is the gate that goes to where the entrance, the main entrance is to the quarry up ahead. And
Where are you?
I'm the guy.
Yeah, you need to be.
all right, also up ahead.
Not in the back.
I'm the guy
You're
with
kinda
the
turning
hammer.
around
I
that
like being in the
corner.
middle, that way I can do things
You're the
like
hammer with the
bypass.
hammer.
I am hammered.
Oh my god.
That's weird.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Caleb,
like I
take it
drunk.
Up ahead of the road, you also see, like, as you're kind of turning around, or being kind of led around that corner randomly. Up ahead, you see two creatures that look like orcs,
Well, I know.
and they appear to be slaughtering something in the middle of the road. It does not look human, and it does not look like a rat. It's like a
Okay,
huge serpent.
I want to stop. I want to
They're
stop.
kind of like hacking away bits of it and then pulling pieces out.
Alright, I want to stop.
Is
I'm
this
in.
like Goblin Land or something?
Well, roll initiative, randomly, because they notice you as
What?
you notice them. However, you guys do have
One.
wishes out.
What?
One. That's a good initiative.
What?
Roll a
One.
d10 and roll low.
Yeah, no, you got it.
I got an 8.
They see you and they react slowly.
You got some
I'm saying let's
All right,
One,
turn
one.
around. I'm saying let's back up a little bit.
Me?
I'm at
Roll a
1.
D10. Yeah,
Alright.
we're rolling.
One.
Okay, you can
What's
go ahead
this?
and take an action, and then I'll go to Caleb because I mean,
This
somebody might get a
Roll
bonus.
low?
Well, yeah, roll low.
Yeah,
well, I
roll
guess
as
there's
low as
big
you can,
X
huh?
bonuses. It might be different than that.
3.
3.
Good,
All right.
good.
All right, cool. So 1, 1.
1.
You're in the front, so yeah, you go first.
Caleb, you're in.
Paul,
Sorry.
I like being in the
What?
back.
what news, travelers?
Yeah, it's easier to stab everybody in the front
I'm-
than the back.
And you just
And I will say to it in orc. Yes, I speak orc.
traveler.
I can't understand or.
I just get
Good
I
meat,
get full
come eat.
daggers, and it's like, ugh.
What the orc says, because he hasn't seen
I get
your
like
companions yet.
11 daggers in each hand.
Good meat. Rah. Take a bed.
I
I
will.
mean, because you look like half troll,
Yeah.
half. Yeah.
Yeah,
They might
he's
mistake
kinda-
you for an orc.
I will wave to them, to the people behind me to stay back, and I will.
Okay, well,
Bring
I'm
my-
ready in my sling with my
Take it.
sling bullets.
Take it.
All right.
I don't have my longsword
Yeah,
with me.
and
I'm
I
having
will.
my longbow out.
And I'll
I'm
put.
getting my
I'll,
short
I'll,
bow.
I'm going to put.
Everybody
I'm going to
that
actually
has
put my bow back and head on up after trying to surreptitiously wave to the people.
Okay. All right. You see this like 25-foot long giant snake that's been killed in the middle of the road, kind of strewn around, and they are butchering on it with knives. When you approach, it appears just to be the two orcs. Ho, traveler! Yeah, take this. And one comes and gives you a
You
piece of
eat
meat.
it.
And I here, have some of my cheese.
And they
Ah.
die.
Actually, do they have to make a save or something? No, they
He
like
just
it.
said moldy cheese. It doesn't say
Yeah,
right.
no, they like it. Tasty. You try.
And you
So
die.
what? Anything I need to be worried about as I travel through these parts?
Squat.
Alright, watch out for the humans just a little bit down the road. They work in the quarry. Some dwarves too. You might want to go at night. We like traveling through the woods. Safer that way.
See, John,
You don't see us during the daylight hours. Sometimes we come out at night and then we... yes, we do.
Yes.
You should beware. And there might be more of these.
And he points down at the snake.
From the forest or from the rock?
From the forest. From the forest.
Can I cut
But the rocks.
No, don't shoot yet.
There's several dangers in the rocks. There's the Devil's Kitchen, is what the humans call it.
What's modern day?
Long, narrow caves with opening at the top. If you go across the rocks in the quarry, you must beware. It's easy to fall hundreds of feet to your death.
More humans falling to their death doesn't sound like a problem.
Sometimes we find their stuff later. Like, just cheese. It tastes very similar. And there's also the Watcher. Watcher.
You watched me once.
That's what we call it. Flies. Sometimes at night. Sometimes during the day. There's a cave on the far side of the quarry, but it hunts through the quarry during the day sometimes.
Sound effects though.
If you get close enough to it, it looks like a dark, royal purple.
Oh, I was playing a little bit.
Wings. Teeth.
Hopefully I don't get close enough to watch the Watcher.
Who watches the Watcher? That's what I want to know.
Dude, I love that voice. Then after I was no longer
But
singing,
beware of
the
its
voice-
tail. Poison.
Sure, guys, think again.
Poison in the tail. Poison in the tail of the Watcher.
Damn, I ain't wondering about
Beware.
That's
Or
the
me.
thing That's the thing I said.
Thank you.
That voice is so
There's also a shrine further down. There are these human priests. They're very, very bad for us. Sometimes they come hunting for us. They think we're too much trouble. Sometimes we get them. Sometimes they get us. Oh, poor Herb. Oh.
What do these pestilent priests wear?
They wear white robes. They're easy to spot, but they have magic. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. We must beware them. Where are you traveling?
I'm traveling
That's easy.
down the road. Just traveling.
It's not going to really.
How far?
This was a Christian guy.
Until I find some place I'll stop.
That sounds good. But we're going to butcher the rest of this snake and take the rest home with us.
You're shooting at Christian.
They continue.
That sounds like that'll take you a while.
It might take a while.
Do you mind if I help you?
Oh, no, you wouldn't help.
I draw out my swords.
Okay. Butchering.
No, not butchering in that sense.
Oh, okay. It's like that.
Butcher.
Butcher. All right, you get your attack.
Ah,
You get a surprise attack. Because they were not expecting you, their good friend, to attack him
And
in
if he
such a way.
misses, I'll pack up
Let's see. All right, and you were going to get a bonus for this.
All of
too.
us are able to see these guys.
11. You need to roll a 7 or better.
I rolled a 16 and a 16.
That would be a hit and a hit. All right, give me damage.
Well.
So freeze.
Disappointing.
5 and 4.
5 and oh, is that with the bonuses?
That's with the bonuses. I rolled a 1 on both times.
Ah, okay.
Of course, maybe I get extra bonuses from surprise, but, or is that just a hit?
Well, that's just a hit. So you take your sword, and they're like, "Oh yeah, let's go and butcher it." And then, like they kind of kneel down, both of them, to go pull up some more meat and start slacking on it. And you're like, "I got this." And you're like, "Ha, ha!" And then both of them kind of turn around, like, "What was that?" And roll initiative.
What are you doing? You gonna stab me in my back?
Backstab.
Foe or friend, you foe now, die!
Possibly, since I rolled a 9 for initiative.
Okay, 9, and then they rolled a 9 as well. Roll again.
4.
4. Okay, you are going first in initiative. So, and
all right.
you guys can
now
roll initiative as well.
we already rolled initiatives. I want to know if we're still keeping the initiatives.
Oh snap! Oh,
As
now that
a party,
nah,
because
this is a new thing because
This
then.
is a whole nother thing.
Well,
Okay.
we threw those initiatives away like
All
minutes
right.
and minutes and minutes ago.
So
while we were in
everybody
that-
gets
that
new
part.
initiative.
Yeah, everybody gets a new initiative. So,
2.
Well,
All right.
all right, cool.
No,
Yeah,
this
oh,
one.
no, it's 10 sided.
10-sided die.
10 sided die.
Gonna do
All right,
Sex.
all right, cool. So,
A 9.
a 9.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reroll since the goblins got
I got a
big
six.
damage.
Because you guys would hear the goblins or the orcs like go ah as they're hit by you, and that's what would alert you guys. Oh crap! And then initiative. That's what would happen. Yeah. So 1, 2, Caleb. All right, you hear a scream from where Jittavik just went around the bend,
You went around the bend, baby. You went
Yeah.
around the bend.
and I guess from where you are, actually, you could run up a little bit and kind of see what's going on to take an action.
You wanna do
Yeah,
that?
I want to get my short bow.
Okay. All right, you can run up, and I'll still give you both of your attacks. All right,
Because,
roll.
I mean, we're all kind of standing there at grip. It's not like we're...
Right, but they're like around the bend. You guys are trying to be, and hide, and then yeah. But you hear the screams. Like,
14.
yeah, it's all good. 14 is a hit. All right, roll it. Roll. Give me damage. Actually, for that one, because both of these guys have already been hit. Oh, and it might go down to.
5
All right.
for the first
So, so the guys are like, "Oh, you foe now!" With one of them. All right, so that one drops. You want to roll your other attack?
Yes.
All right, because that one just fell. That one. Yeah.
19.
All right, 19. All
Solid
right,
hit
give me
for
damage.
Claymore, You got it.
I would have tried to
3.
befriend them
Three.
and come with us.
All
Well,
right.
we had us an orc at one
Whoa!
time in the last adventure that I charmed.
Whoa!
And because he
Yep.
is like...
So you kind of like hit them. They turn around. They're like, "We're gonna kill you!" And then you see arrow dead, and they both
I
drop.
killed him. Yay.
All right, cool. So now there are 2
I'm
orcs.
actually gonna
And
go
now
up
there's
and
the smell of dead orcs and rotten snake.
Hey, what do the goblins have on them that we like killed before?
Oh, right.
We totally skipped over that because we already got to talking about it.
Oh, you mean like the ones? Oh, that,
The
yeah,
goblins
right on.
that we encountered in the ambush. What all did they have
You guys would have found a total of 20 silver pieces between all of them. But you also would have found 30 arrows, 2 bows, and then like 6 long swords.
Can I get that?
We see
Yeah,
the
you can
thing-
pick a bow if you want, but
the
it's
thing
not going to be
about
as
Is it
heavy
a
as you got.
long bow or a short?
It's actually short bows.
Okay, can I have a
Okay,
short
grab
bow?
your short bow.
Yeah, 2 crappy short bows.
It's gonna
For
no,
30
it's gonna
arrows.
be made out of like bone.
It's gonna be
Okay,
nasty,
long.
yeah.
What's a long sword?
Well,
Like,
it's
Yeah.
basically
You found some assorted weapons, but really what you
It's
have
gonna
is
be like a
gonna
Native American bow.
Really, you're not gonna find anything better.
well, I don't have.
All right, cool. But yes, that's what you found on the
See what
goblins.
we do-
Now
what we do with
on these
the swords,
orcs-
stuff like that. We saw all this.
I want to loot the orcs.
Well, you're the closest
Yes.
one too. All right, cool.
I'll look over the bodies and while I'm doing that, okay, I got some info from these guys that they were going to be here a while. That's why I didn't think we could afford the time to wait for them to finish butchering this snake. But anyway,
I'm gonna cast reanimate dead on the snake.
Seriously? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I was wondering.
anyway,
No.
these orcs.
I'm gonna wait till we're having chicken for dinner and then do it to that. So.
These orcs and some snakes are off in the forest to our right. Off to the left, some humans and dwarves in the quarry. But some pathways there that you need to be careful. If you fall off of them, you've got a long fall. There's some priests up ahead. Probably good since they're wearing white, but who knows? But anyway, they don't like the orcs.
So they're probably.
Probably good. And then last but not least, I got some detail on the Watcher, which is what they call that flying thing.
Definitely found on the horse. No. I found that one.
Anyway, the Watcher is purple Its tail is poisonous, and it apparently likes to hunt in the quarry.
What's his weak spot?
So it's like a wyvern.
They don't know of a weak spot.
Poison sting,
They don't
like
want-
wyvern.
Poison deadly.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yum,
dude,
yum.
You hear an echo.
it's
Go to the cat.
my job to know this type of stuff. You know?
That's true.
There's a drop, dude.
And actually, what's your wisdom?
18.
18? Yeah, you go, oh, it sounds like wyvern. Yeah.
It's a wyvern, yeah. Why would
Everybody
I?
else like, what's that? I've never heard of that.
It's sort of like a dragon. Not as bad as a dragon, but as bad as a dragon.
Not as bad as a dragon, but as bad as a dragon. You sound like a dragon.
Well, it's like this.
I want to sing
A
a
dragon
song.
might be twice as bad, but it's still twice as bad as terrible is still terrible.
Okay, let me put it to
Say
you this
true.
way.
Terrible, still terrible.
A wyvern's sort of like the dog, as the dragon would be like the wolf. You know? So it's like, yeah, a wyvern is bad. It's not as bad as a dragon, but it can be as bad as a dragon. You know? It can hurt you just as dead.
It is dead.
Right now it's about afternoon. It's about 4-ish. And from where you are, you would estimate,
How many you
like
got
Ragnarok
pictures of your
would
somewhere?
estimate there's still another couple miles to go to the main entrance. So you do see the beginning of the iron wrought fence that goes on the left side.
But anyway, if we go into the forest, we'll have to worry about more of these snakes. We go in the, if we go in the quarries, we gotta watch which way we go and worry about the wyvern showing up from overhead. It likes hunting there.
So don't go near
Yeah,
the
right
wyvern.
now zombies will do it.
Even if
So that we
killing-
take care of the wyvern.
But the wyvern probably won't show up again because it likes hunting at that particular spot.
Yeah.
Well, it's wherever it lives is up ahead.
What I say we do is we kill one.
And
Wow, that's going to be a lot of work.
No, I got a
But-
plan, man. You see, first we gotta
could you
split
tell
up.
us your plan?
Yeah.
No.
First we gotta split up.
No.
Then he and I will get the funhouse mirror out of the back of my horse, right? And we're gonna get the net, and we're gonna
Plug down this
build
mirror.
this damn, yeah. You know, we're gonna build this big gold
Well,
machine.
there's
and
a problem. I don't have the, I already used up most of my Scooby snacks, so there's not many left in the mystery
Yeah,
box.
that's what I'm saying. We don't on the mystery wheel. We don't have that funhouse mirror anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna go back there.
But, yeah. First thing we gotta do is split up.
Yep.
And we all run around in circles for a little while, confuse the monster, then we string our devious trap.
And then we find that the monster was actually Mr. Jones all the
And he
time.
would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling
He's
kids.
after dollars worth of doubloons at the bottom of the lake.
Dollars worth.
That is right.
$2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, this was back in 1970 when $2 was actually worth $2.
Yeah, unless you're in another country, then it was worth more.
I have
Back
an
in the
idea.
day.
Back in my day, we could buy everything.
I have an idea. I have an
There was
idea.
once a day whenever a nickel was a week's worth of wages.
I have an idea.
Yes, your idea.
We should stay together till we get closer and then split up 2 and then 3. Or 3 worst players together and 2 best players together. The 2 best
Well,
go from
actually,
behind
what we
front
need
and
to
the
do-
Actually, it should be
Split
two
up.
parts.
Actually,
Make
no,
it-
it is a good plan, but what we need to do is have one strong. Listen. To the splitting up, instead of taking the 3 weakest, we put one. We split the 2 strongest amongst the 2 parts.
But
Well, my question is, which one of us has a scar?
scar?
Yeah. So which one of us is Freddy?
It's a goddamn ascot. All right.
Well, no, but like if we split up, but the 2 best in the front to the 3 worst in the back, since there's 3 in the back and the tail's poisonous, we're far enough away where like it's not in reach of us, or it is, but he doesn't see us, and y'all attack first or whatever, and then we attack first, and they'll turn around, and then y'all attack.
What?
Or you can read the handbook.
Well, no, I'm gonna look at the spell. Because your idea is very, very sound one. I just need to know if I'm actually able to cast it.
Tell you what I'm gonna tell you. What I'm gonna tell you.
Hey Caleb, can I borrow your tablet real quick and can I
Nope.
look up how to like a video to make a face?
Caleb, I wouldn't do that.
That's not a mammal.
Just let me finish this round.
That's not a mammal.
A dragon's not a mammal, it's a reptile.
What?
The flavor is not a mammal.
English
Probably
missing.
not.
It's probably a
If it's
Probably,
close-
probably categorized as a monster.
A
Maybe a
dragon's-
reptile, but
A
not.
dragon's a reptile.
Well,
yeah.
you know, dragons are actually.
Right, but it should-
Warm-blooded reptile.
Dragons. Dragons are actually descendants of lizards and birds.
Dragons are pretty much their own creature.
Yeah, they're their own creatures. The thing separated is the dragon's from.
It's about 4 in the afternoon, and you guys are still in. Well, you got you're over near where the horse got killed. The snake still
Hey.
smells kind of rank.
Here's a
Pretty
really
good,
crazy
dude.
question
Yeah.
for you there, Mr.
I
God.
mean, I'll replenish my supplies
Okay.
with snake steaks.
All right, you now have snake steaks. I mean, snake. God, that's a tongue
Snake
twister.
steaks.
Snake steaks.
Yes.
Snake steaks.
Right, and what was your question?
Snake steaks.
Is a wyvern a mammal? They're not mammals.
I don't think so. I guess I can double check that. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure that.
I don't think.
Actually,
they
I could-
are.
You remember reading in a long time ago in some crazy tomb in your studies of clericdom about wyverns slightly? Mm-hmm. You remember them being related to dragons somehow.
Yeah, it's something like a dragon type creature.
And you also remember that they are not so bright.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Okay, so
Like they'll,
Their tail kills easily.
yeah.
so they'll mostly use their faces.
Well, their tail is their most lethal.
So do they know that?
But it classifies
lethal
as an
weapon.
animal,
Are
right?
they slow or are they fast, man?
Do they know that though?
I'd have to
Since
be
they're
within
stupid.
100
Since they're stupid, would they use
Will
their
they be in the back?
Would they use their dangerous weapon or their not so
Oh,
Are they so stupid that they don't know their tail's dangerous?
No, they're not that stupid.
They know their tail's dangerous.
But I
Yeah,
do
they
believe
probably
that they would
might.
be classified
They
as
probably
something
turned
like
around
a
one time
dinosaur
and
or something. They're
No,
more
there was
bird-like,
another
maybe.
one of them behind.
Okay,
Now,
well,
granted, this is
Holy
third
crap, I
edition.
feel like that was not
It's
there.
describing it as a distant cousin to the true dragons. The wyvern is a huge flying lizard with a poisonous sting.
There you go. Lizard.
right on.
Cold-blooded.
Okay, so it's cold-blooded predator. All right. Well,
I'll go
no,
ahead.
I was looking at a couple of different spells. I had charm mammal. I know some charm mammal.
Right. But in this particular case, because of the way that I'm doing the mana rules, if you use the amount of hit die in your mana, then you would have a chance of charming. But that would be
Dude,
me and
it'd
my
be
pet
flipping
wyvern.
awesome. I'd be able to ride my wyvern where I wanted to go.
How much mana do you have?
6. My sheet hasn't been updated. As far as I know, I'm very low.
Yeah. You don't think that's possible, but it might be later, like if you were higher level perhaps. I just say that because you're so
Sheet
wise.
last week. Yeah, I'd be able to.
Like if I'd have gotten around to updating character sheets this week, you might have a shot in hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, yeah, okay, alright, yeah. So next
I
week,
want to have a chance.
so next
Okay,
week, once I update all of
Next
this,
week I will be level 5.
I will be level 5,
And I'll have
and you will be my slave.
Shit. Okay.
And when am I gonna be the dungeon master?
Later.
Rule.
Am I gonna be
Like next week?
You have to write an adventure first.
Can you help help me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, speak with Devils.
Yeah, that would work. I would think. Yeah. I mean, you'd be able to talk to.
So,
But
okay.
Ah.
Well, no, I got this crazy idea that I'm actually
You're drunk, so we
planning.
would.
Okay. And
He's probably the wisest here.
it involves speaking with animals and enthrallment. But first, we must lure the thing to me.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that's not.
okay. As you guys are talking about wyverns and thinking about wyverns and that kind of thing,
A wyvern shows up. Hi, you guys talking about me? I see you talking about me. Huh?
you see
I
a
fell.
coming down the trail.
Super slow
And I'm
motion.
I'm assuming you guys are like over in the woods.
Something out of a movie there, dude.
We'll make this
You're
the
scared
actual
about
trail
you're
again.
falling like for like 5 minutes.
Some kind of something.
Yeah.
You guys see two dwarves in the front of a wagon led by several mules, and you see some
Dwarves are
some
good.
large stones in the back of the wagon.
Fireworks.
Oh, travelers!
Right, Travis.
They're kind of
I'll let
going down the
I'll let
trail.
one of you others speak to
Okay,
it first.
well,
I think they might be a little suspicious of me if I was to smoke.
we
Perhaps.
got the female dwarf that can talk to us. Drunken gnome that can talk to us.
I want to talk to him.
Yo, dwarves, what's
Talk to
up?
us. He can talk
I
to
can
us.
say
Can
hi.
I go and talk
We
to
can
him,
all.
please?
I haven't done much of anything.
Oh,
I have
travelers!
the
I've
lowest
not done much
But
anything.
can you talk dwarf?
Jump in there.
I can't.
But let me talk to him, Jonah. Neither have I.
Actually, you should have all
Isn't
kinds of
most of the
languages.
people
I've done
in this
almost
party
whatever,
are
Jonah
you
can
and
do
dwarf?
it.
Common elf dwarvish.
Yeah, you're a same tiger.
Jonah can do it. Whatever.
Oh, travelers!
I have no problems with my dwarven brothers and sisters talking to the dwarf.
Oh!
Hola.
Too, but Jonah's
Hola! What brings you this far south to the quarry? We are
We're
taking a
bored.
load on up to the City of Colors.
I don't know.
Some of the smiths need to work on they need raw materials from the quarry.
I don't know.
And
Okay.
some fine granite.
I don't know. This
Some
guy just told
with
us
some of
to
the
come
pink
here.
runs.
I have no idea how I got here. I woke up and I strapped my mule. I don't know.
You're drunk.
We
Not anymore, I'm not.
we can take you with us if you need assistance.
It's called,
Oh, no. Actually,
They're going in the opposite direction.
it's
yes.
called getting drunk at a party.
Actually, boys.
Then you wake up, all strapped to a mule.
we-
That's what happens.
Well, obviously, I mean, they see the dead snake and the dead horse there.
Oh, are you responsible for this mess? One said.
Only half of it,
Only
or
half.
2/3 of it.
2/3. You must beware of the orcs in the forest. They get brave sometimes.
Yes, so they said before they found out that not everything's always as it seems.
Ah, indeed. Ah, so true, so true. Ah, so true. Especially with travelers along these ways.
They mentioned something about some humans in white. How they had
Ah, the priests of Amaltor. Yes, there is a shrine.
Yes, okay.
10 or so miles down the path here. Very good men. Actually, we've had many accidents in the quarry where they were able to assist us. My friend, Horve, he was healed. He had took a terrible fall down in one of the caverns of Devil's Kitchen.
And then he got
He
crushed.
was on death's door and was brought back to life.
He got crushed up by the quarry and he got.
Of course,
He
because
was,
of my
he was
holy symbol.
mostly dead.
Oh, you too. You will find brothers amongst them.
He was mostly dead.
Amaltor is a very ancient shrine in these parts. It's assisted travelers for many years.
Well, any strangers with red robes pass this way?
Red robes. No, we haven't seen any red robes. But we mainly stayed at the quarry. There are many abodes in the caves there. Many of us that mine the quarry, we stay in the quarry until an order gets passed on, and then we get a chance to go on city leave.
Some humans
The
with red,
bazaar, the bazaar! I can't wait to get to the bazaar.
some humans with red robes have been causing some trouble in the area of the city of
we haven't heard anything about red robes in this part. Although we know to the south, beyond the quarry, there are robbers. So you must beware thieves along the road, especially if you're going all the way to Oculus, the end of the
Where we're
road.
headed.
Oh, you must
Okay, I
beware.
have no idea. Like I said, wasn't joking about that. I have no idea. I got here and my guy was in the middle of
Oh, right on. Well, there's the city of colors, and then there's a whole bunch of different roads that lead from the city of colors. But right now, you guys there's the Stony Way that kind of leads this way, and then there's the quarry, and you guys are like right back. And then down here, he's saying it's the shrine of almost forward, and watch out for robbers down here. The Oculus is way down. But no red robes. I haven't heard anything about any red robes. Definitely no orders from any red robes.
Why can't you tell us the wide red place?
Oh, the Watcher. We do watch out for the Watcher.
Well, that's
And
odd.
when I say that, he wouldn't use that term.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have said like the river. I guess they would just call it by what it is. Yeah. There is a cave. That would be odd. My bad. There is a cave on the far side of the quarry. Some type of terrible dragon-like creature. Some call it the Wyvern. It's purple. You must beware of its tail because it has a terrible poison. We have lost several miners to the Wyvern, especially in transit. It doesn't go into the caves, however, where we mine.
Do you have a lead man or boss that Yeah, I'm gonna try and get us some. I want to try and get us some money.
You must
Kill the
speak,
wyvern, get some money.
you must speak to Trillas if you go to the quarry. And tell him that friends sent you.
Friends.
Friends.
Okay.
That's like the keyword or something.
Friends from Central Perk.
Yeah.
From Central Park.
Okay.
He is the overmaster of the quarry, Trillas is.
All right, fellas.
Many call him Uncle Trellis. And then he is an uncle to many. I'm his nephew.
Uncle Bubba Daddy.
I'm his Bubba Daddy. What?
Uncle Bubba Daddy.
Oh, Uncle Bubba Daddy.
Whoa.
And actually, he pulls out a piece of stone with called some type of sigil on it. Let's see.
Do we care about this stuff?
Yeah.
It's going to be something that we need probably to be able to show you guys so that they don't think we're up.
It has an ornate type of Q inset within like another type of
Well,
stone.
it's not an S.
Yeah, no, it's just a big Q. It's not an S.
Yeah, that's good.
It's the infinite cube.
Give this to Uncle Trellis, and he will treat you right.
S is for the
Oh, okay. So
He was
this
probably
trying to sell us into slavery, is he?
Oh, this is, we call this the friend stone.
It's the friend stone.
It's the friend stone.
Anyone
Those who
married?
carry it
See
Mine
the
is.
friend
seek
stone.
solace.
The Flintstone.
Friend stone. See the friend stone. It's a very pretty stone to have.
It's the
When you're in the quarry, give it to Trellis and he will treat you right.
No,
I'm
That's
saying
why
you're
when you're on the road to
Worthless
Oculus,
stone.
you've got to have your friend stone to stay in pockets. Nothing wrong with that.
He will kill you because he'll be like, where did you get this stuff?
All
If you don't tell me, I'll stab you.
Put him in the mines. Look, that big ugly one over there. He can pick up all the heavy stuff. Oh, man.
Good thing
You
I'm
can tell him that
small. I
Rorsta
can
gave
pick
you
up like
this
the
stone
best.
and told you to give it to Uncle Trellis.
Rorst.
Rorsta. That is me.
Okay.
Rorsta is I.
Yeah, it's cool.
I am Rorsta.
Mother's
So
blessings
you are
upon you,
God.
brothers.
And you as well. Safe travels. And as we said, beware these orcs in the forest. Beware that wyvern in the sky. You will do well. Poor guy! Yum!
Slave
You!
wyvern in the sky. I got this freaky devious plan, and since Thomas isn't our DM, I'm pretty sure that it might work. Alright? No, the thing that would piss me off with
Farewell,
Thomas is we
farewell.
sit here for like 3 hours discussing this intricate plan, and then he would like screw us on as soon as we tried. Yeah, as soon as we tried to.
No, I'm not.
As soon as we tried to like implement the plan, he'd screw us
I'm
on.
not doing anything.
Like the whole thing with the communicator thing. He didn't even turn on the communicator in the bathroom yet. He had just gone inside the building, then all of a sudden he's dropping a bunch of guys.
You know, crap happened.
No, I was calling bullshit on that one. Oh, well, you know, they were tracking you the whole time. Even your underwear has something tracking it. Okay, but anyway.
All right, Maggie, randomly, your character off in the distance that you guys have kind of been trying to look for the Watcher.
Trying to kill.
No, way off in the distance, near to where Jonah saw it earlier, you see that flying thing go through the air. You point at it, I guess.
Oh, no, it's a flying creature.
It's
Look
a
out.
flying thingy-majigger that's purplish.
It's something that's flying.
You notice that it is carrying something in its claws.
Hey, yo, dude is carrying something in his claw.
Wow.
And then it disappears.
And then it disappeared.
Oh, look, it's not there.
Look, there was that thing, but it's carrying. Oh. Yep.
Damn it, my son, nobody believes me.
Yep.
I believe you. It's just what do we do
Trying to
about
bust
it?
me
Yeah,
some
this is
bird,
all
man.
this is.
This won't happen.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Awesome cartoon.
So you guys want to continue on down the path towards the quarry?
I think
That sounds like the best place. I mean, at worst comes to worst, it's a place to spend the night. It's fairly safe.
Exactly. And it's only not that far away. You can make it there before dark.
All
Alright, so you guys travel on.
Do we keep going straight?
The iron rod fence on your left like gets more and more ornate and slightly higher, like over the course of the next mile or so. And then over on the left, you start seeing where there are these larger hills, like over on the left, and so you can't see as much of like the flatlands of the quarries, just like bigger stones on the left. Then it kind of goes back down, and it's more just the fence. And then finally, you get to what looks like you see as the main entrance. You see these two large iron wrought gates that kind of like open up into behind which you can see like lots of doors kind of coming in at the end of the day. The sun is starting to go down, and you see several dwarves kind of come up, kind of opening up the gate and come outside to meet you.
Hey, George, what's up?
Oh, travelers!
Brimstone. Got a brimstone.
Oh, well, come inside. And they open up
Yes,
the
I
gates
knew
and
you
let your
talked
horses
about
in, give them water and da-da-da. And you can see that there's like this large enclave, like kind of big circular of these huge stones, and like inside you can see like where there are these entrances to go into like home cavities, kind of like City of Colors, but now like kind of going into like almost like a hobbit.
You know, I've
kind of
never
thing.
been here for a description of City of Colors.
Oh snap!
Never mind, I get it. Typical North
It's
City.
a big mountain. Yep. Cave.
Little-
It looks like that kind of thing, but on a smaller scale because it's just like at one level. There's a large lake area, like kind of in the center where you can see like some dwarves like kind of polishing stones like down in the water. Then there's a river
Dude,
that's kind of running through the area, like on the inside too. You can kind of see like this little bit of a river that kind of leads down into this lake area that kind of trails
We're the
off from you.
Flintstones. We're the Flintstones.
An old dwarf kind of comes up and so you're on the path, eh?
Tried to kill him.
I see this friend. Who did you get this friend stone from?
Oh, damn. I can't even remember.
Ray.
Rost.
Rost.
Oh, Rosta! Rosta's my nephew. I am Uncle Trillis. Very,
I'm
very
your
nice to
nephew.
meet you.
I'm
And,
your nephew.
who are you?
Jesus.
Traveling this way towards the quarry. Do you have an order to place?
Oh, we're heading on to the city of Aquas.
Aquilus. Far to the south, all the way to the coast.
Yes.
I understand you have problem with wyvern.
How do
We
you
do
spell
have
it?
problem with wyvern.
How do you spell
We do.
it? Like,
Terrible wyvern has killed 3 of my men in the last week.
no.
We are a family here. Too many funerals. Too many of us.
Or Dicta.
Too many of us.
Dicta?
We'd like to dispose of this terrible creature that has made our quarry its home on the far side. Would you be willing to assist us in this task? Many of my men, we're very good at mining and pulling out stones and filling orders, but not so good with against stronger creatures such as this.
Well,
We can fend ourselves against the orcs,
When
but
does it
one-on-one.
mainly show itself?
We've seen it in the morning, in the very early morning, and in the dusk.
Sort of like the time that it is getting to be now.
Yes.
I
How
have
is
bad
it-
news then.
Yes?
We saw, one of us saw it in the distance holding something.
No.
It's my dad.
We must count our numbers. Bring everyone in! Bring everyone in! And dwarves start running out to go tell other dwarves.
Bob.
Okay, well,
You also see some humans interspersed in this group, and you also see some halflings and maybe a couple gnomes.
hey, brother.
Oh, brother, oh, it's good to see you. They go and they start doing their counting.
It was too far to see what it was holding, but it was holding something.
Oh, we could see it where it's white. It was something big.
It got Bob.
We
Like,
may,
a horse or something.
it will take quite a while for us to
He
do
didn't
it.
say what.
Our count to see who might have been lost today. Come with us into the great hall. He leads you into this cave, and you see all these different foodstuffs kind of laid out, and the dwarves start coming in to the dining hall. They just start.
Flipping, honestly. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to try and get on to this whole plan of getting this thing dead before everybody gets skinned by my wife.
Oh, here, have some food, and they kind of come up to you.
I was like, I'm all for getting drunk with fellow dwarves and gnomes, but yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to speak to the white room.
oh, I got you. Okay, all right, cool. All right, you eat some food, and after great counting among the miners and the quarrymen, they come back and young Tilla, she is gone. Tilla, not Tilla, my niece.
Not
Oh.
her.
This pains me. This has gone too far.
No.
I can offer you gold if you bring me the head of this terrible creature.
21.
How much?
21.
21 gold?
My guy,
No,
my guy,
52.
all he hears is gold, and it's like ching ching. You see the cash register light up.
I would give 100 gold to each of you if you
Do
bring
it.
me back the wyvern head.
Let's do it. Do it.
All right. Well, I got this really cool plan.
Will you
Okay.
tell it to us?
Yes, I do agree to lay it out now. Due to my abilities, I am able to first cast speak with animals so that it is able to understand me. Sharpness over there.
Oh, this is this is the plan.
This is
Over
mine.
there behind the box on that counter.
Jonah.
Yes.
But,
My strongest.
Look my new base.
No, we're trying to discover a
But,
plan about
okay.
the labyrinth.
first and foremost, speak with animals, which allows me to communicate with any animal up to 30
Well,
feet.
thing is,
You think that would work? If you got close
Okay.
enough to it, you think you
Yeah,
could
it's
talk?
D6s,
And then the second part of my plan
but
is
sometimes it'll
is
call for a half of a D6.
Like using vines and that kind
So
of
that's
thing?
what the
No,
little
enthrallment.
D6 is for. It's half D6 in the
Enthrallment.
A priest using the spell can enthrall an audience that can fully understand his language. Those in the area of effect must say versus spell or give the caster their undivided attention,
I see.
totally
Okay.
ignoring their surroundings.
Let me see it real quick.
So you get where I'm going with that one,
Oh, I see
right?
where you're going with it. It
Yeah.
sounds like a really good plan, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm full of my man.
And then there was a thief.
You could like cast sleep
Cool.
on that thing. and then
Oh, so then like we can
See,
attack it.
it's looking at me going, dude, tell me more. And hello, everybody else.
What?
Ching, 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 ching.
And it doesn't realize what hits it till like after it's done.
Not to mention, you guys said that you had like an hour left, and that was close to an hour ago. So I'm just trying to get into this encounter. So
Yeah, I was
you might
actually
do
just
it.
thinking about that.
Which makes perfect sense.
I was just.
Normally we see the creature early in the morning or late in the evening. We assume that it's more active at
Is
night.
it drawn by
We stay
colors
inside.
or lights?
Hmm?
Is it drawn by colors or lights. Movement does.
Indeed.
Oh, well, the City of Colors are
Okay.
Especially
no,
at
no.
night, yes.
I don't want to burn up a bunch of my mana. Okay, because the spell's already going to take 2. Those spells are it's going to be 4, so it's going to leave me 2 mana. But the idea is, since it's drawn by movement and light,
I do have that glowstone.
you have a glowstone.
local.
Can you shake that glowstone and get a real break?
I don't think that affects it, but try.
No, although you can spend mana to amplify the effects of the
I
glowstone.
want to be able to have all my mana to be able to fight the wyvern.
Oh, right.
So,
in that
you
case,
know, I mean,
that may not work for you.
mana is kind of off the table for my guy right now.
Okay.
I need to save that for the actual wyvern.
I want to be a wizard next time.
Well, you know, we got one of those running around with us.
Sounds like you have a plan.
I'm gonna do the same thing that Munson did on Thomas's. I'm gonna do the same thing that Munson
Okay,
did.
I know, let's split up.
Hey.
But anyway,
I'm gonna
that
do
is going to be part of the plan, as we are going to split up.
We will finish our meal and go and lock down for the night.
Hey, can you have like another guy running around the corner?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
I have 2.
I wanna be
Because I
with
want
Caleb.
the warriors and the strong peoples and everybody that is able to
I wanna be
fight.
with Caleb. Caleb and I.
Well, the only person that is going to be standing out there in front of this flipping thing is me. Okay, so I'm in the biggest danger, but I want you guys in striking distance, because once I enthrall it, it's going to keep its eyes on me. It's going to tune out everything around it, so you guys just walk up and I can start hacking on it.
Can I have a question? Can I be
Yeah,
close
fine.
behind you but where he can't see?
You're a door, Mark.
Yep.
Me? I'll be here.
I and my 4 finest
I'm
warriors
smaller
will
than
assist
you.
you in your
I
plan.
just wanted to. Mine's not
Alright, so there'll be 4
You're
people
just
per group.
grabbing on your face.
So there'll be
Okay.
4 people. There'll be 4 people per group, because then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 2, and then
Well-
she's gonna bring in 4 other
You
ones.
see, the whole thing is, in order for me to be able to do this, I have to draw it within 30 yards of me. Or 30 feet. if you want to do.
That's really close.
It's, yep, a 30-foot radius within my presence. So that's really taking up like this circle right here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 11 fingers with that.
Dude, we can move it to that circle, and then like put tons of lights around it. So then it comes down.
You know, we need to draw it in close enough where I can start speaking to it.
Or somebody should shoot at it to get its attention. It'll come down to
no,
us.
Because I don't
if
want
it's
it
in
pissed
com-
off where it comes down
Yeah,
here.
yeah, if it's in
You
combat
gotta,
mode.
you gotta remember, I'm trying to get it to where we can lull it into a false sense of security, and where shooting arrows at it is gonna make it angry. Trying not to die and get us all a bunch of money at the same time.
That's true. So right now you're in the dining hall.
Trillis
Next time we'll get shoot
brings
first,
in
then try later.
his 4 guards, and they're all dressed in what is kind of like dwarven plate. It's 4 brave dwarves.
Oh, they
and
are
Trellis.
dressed nicely. So,
Okay, so basically we're gonna have a bunch of a fire to try to draw it
we're
in.
gonna have a moving fire to draw it in.
Alright, I would happily. Wait, who's gonna do that?
These 4 dwarves.
Yeah, well, he's given 12 dwarves over to the fire brigade, and we got 4 warriors.
Alright.
Make me dwarves, I can be dwarves.
Magic. Magic ball
Now-
of doom.
There you go.
It may or may
Well,
not.
I've been
I mean,
trying
at
to
worst, it
flip
won't
the
do
trigger
anything
on my
bad,
hands.
Magic.
but it might actually help draw it in to be calm.
High five. Ball.
Tell our fire people to arrange themselves in the shape of an S.
Why?
Well,
Sure,
there's always
of
the
course.
off chance that this wyvern has something to do with the S
Dwarf
thing.
dwarf
The
torches.
Surat, the Suez guy, Surat guy, Son guy, whatever his name was.
Yeah, I mean, it probably won't, but at worst, it gives them a formation for them to be in while they're doing their twirling with the war.
All right, Trellis gets in the front. I guess you've got the globe out, right? They've got torchlight. Right? You said bring lights, right?
Yeah, we'll be with the light. Yeah, I'll go with the light group. Light brigade.
We'll go this way. And he starts going in the direction that they think the wyvern gave her.
is.
I want them to
We're
actually
gonna
run
go
around
split
in a little
up. I have a good
That's
idea.
him, not that.
Maybe we could split up and somehow
Okay.
loop around and go to the
No, I
back
mean,
part.
He
Basically,
leads you
guys,
down.
gotta remember, we gotta draw this thing within 30 feet of me
Right, he leads you.
without pissing it off.
He leads you along a trail
Yeah,
that
that's
kind of
not
goes
how-
alongside part of the quarry, and in the moonlight you can kind of see down into the depths of the quarry, and it just like goes on and on and
The
on.
worst
You can
that
see
can
little
happen,
caves that
we
go
all
off in different
die.
directions
It's
depending on what type of ore they're
That's not
going.
that bad.
What?
My guys won't let me die.
It's too
Hassle.
for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're the ones who's having to make the
Your
characters.
dad is on the way.
Yep, yep, yep.
It's
Well,
10:50.
they kind of travel around. They've got the lights. And
My dad's always
let's see if anybody
I don't think.
I'm gonna try. I would love to be a part of this plan.
in the moonlight. You see something.
Oh, you'll get your part where the
These
lighter gets
guys.
down as well, and you get your part.
These nuts.
And start to circle around like where the lights are, like in this part of the cavern. I see it, Trellis says.
All right,
You cross up into the air.
You all get clear.
Put out the torches.
No, just drop them on the ground.
Drop the torches on the ground. Drop the torches on the ground.
Get clear.
All right, get clear. There's a little bit of an area in this neck of the woods. And
This one's you though.
dwarves have battle axes, and I say that they have battle axes on their back. They have spears in hand. Over there, Trellis says, and he points up at the wyvern. All right, and everybody can get a range attack if they want.
I'm not gonna get no.
Within
Nobody shoot anything at this.
Oh, you
I
tell
have my
Trellis
long
that?
bow.
Nobody shoot. Nobody
Nobody
shoot.
shoot
Nobody
anything. I don't want it mad when it's coming 30 feet in front of me.
I want
Okay, all right, they've got their spears in hand and they hold.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to have that
everybody
longbow
just
out.
hold.
Just
Yeah,
not.
longbow's out and ready, but
Everybody just
I will wait for
shoulder
the
action. We need to
cleric's
wait
plan
for
to
it to come
give it a
down.
chance to work.
I have a
Oh,
short.
you got some of that snake? That nice raw snake?
If you wanted it ahead of time, yeah, you could
Yeah,
have some.
yeah, we
Yeah,
can
you
throw
can feed
that
it.
down inside there.
You
Get
can feed it.
stanky up inside there.
Okay, you take steaks and
Yes.
put them out for the wyvern around the fire. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you can sneak up to it while it's eating, and then you can do that. Boom. Yeah, there we go. That's a good
All
idea.
right. The wyvern kind of comes down and starts to wear the steaks.
You just put them
Right
like
there.
there.
We're right here in the middle of this thing.
Okay.
Alright.
Blah blah blah.
I am going to cast my wyvern spell, and I'm going to try and thrall this damn thing.
All right. You cast speak with animals. All right.
Speaking
Right.
wyvern, yes.
All right. You speak wyvern.
Yes.
Roar, raw, raw,
Right, roll
raw,
for
raw,
it.
raw,
Okay, how does he have
raw.
Roll a 20 for your.
to?
Raw.
How high does he have to?
My mom does
He just has to
not-
roll anything other than
Okay.
My
all right.
mom is not.
All right.
fat.
And you are now within 30 feet of the creature. I guess steaks for appetizer.
Yes. No, follow up.
Okay. All right. You can now talk to the wyvern
Yes, and I'm going to cast my enthrallment.
and roll initiative. It's wanting to eat you. Okay. Everybody can roll initiative. Actually, we'll just go ahead.
Wait,
and
what's
do everybody.
initiative? This
It's
thing?
Detail.
one-sided.
The one with the ones that look like an arrow. At the
Oh,
end.
shit. I got a 7.
I got a 10.
Okay.
One.
10. All right.
9.
9.
One.
All right. Who's going on 1?
Me.
All right.
I
Go.
got 0.
Would you?
Short bow.
No, don't attack it. Do not attack it.
Well, it's getting ready to hit my face.
Okay. You want to shoot at it? I mean, really, it like ate the steaks and like it completely understands you, but it's like looking at you and you look really tasty.
Yes.
So
Well, then, like I said, I'm casting
Right,
my
and you're in thrall and
You
right
want me
on,
to
and on
need
your
me to roll?
well,
Because you went up there.
It's a saving throw versus it, but if it's an animal with animal intelligence, that's like at most a 1.
right. So the way I'm thinking it'd probably go down is like it would eat the steaks, and then since you have to get that close to it, when you get that close to it and then cast a spell, it's gonna notice you
Yeah.
and go, hey, that's food, and that's why I'm having everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
So on its initiative, it'll attack you, but on your initiative, you're enthralled. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So
Everything's
one is
kind of
Caleb. You want to hold action, or do you want to
Hold
shoot?
action, hold action.
That's what I was asking
Just
everybody
don't-
to do. Is
yeah,
hold
don't-
action.
right, right.
Everybody just don't even
You've been
attack.
asked to hold your action, but do you want to? So
Let me think.
okay,
Dude,
think about
Oh,
it.
wait, you're thinking you're holding your action.
Okay, you're holding your action while you're thinking about it. All right.
Hold your action, Caleb.
Just hold it. Just hold it. We want this money.
We
right,
will
that's
be
one.
making a stop in 5 minutes, boy. Just
All right,
hold it.
2,
Yes.
3,
Yes.
4. Goes on 5.
5.
5.
How far away am I from it right now?
Let's see. Which one's your character?
This guy over here.
You're over there. You're probably. Well,
I mean, am I close enough that when
Everybody's
it is time for me to attack, I can charge?
Everybody's supposed to
yeah,
be-
Then I will have swords out
Would
and
they
not,
be,
not
like, right
holding
here?
action.
Okay. Cool.
Everybody needs to be close enough where they can actually attack them.
All right. Cool.
So-
All right. I'd say everybody's within like 100 feet of it when it lands. I guess.
Yeah,
Like I know the
yeah.
dwarves are.
I just needed that 30-foot
Okay.
radius to be able to operate
You,
it.
you shore up whatever distance you've got to wait. Let's see what happens.
Okay,
All right. 5,
so
6.
Me.
All right.
Wait.
You wait. Oh, okay. 7.
That's me.
All right. Your enthrall goes off. Roll a 20.
Please work.
3.
3. Caleb read it.
Okay.
Over there.
All right.
He
He gets a save.
Yes.
This is
Fail
failed.
it. Oh, it failed it. It's. What do you tell it?
I'm just going to tell it how pretty it is and how it needs to lay down and relax. Because its belly's so full. And it just needs to lay down and relax.
Kind of sits down and like nibbles some more on like the steak and stuff, and kind of like looks around and like.
Up, and let me look around.
I
It's
think
right here. It's looking me dead in the eye.
All right, it's looking at you
That's-
dead. It's looking
That's
at you
only
dead in
thing
the
that
eye.
read the spell.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
It's
Okay. all
like
right.
it loses all. It won't notice. These guys can come up and jump on it. It's not going to notice.
Can we actually
Because
do
it's
that?
completely disconnected from the outside realm.
Right.
It sounds pretty.
I am the center of the universe.
Right, but that's only until like people start attacking it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, we
Okay.
should be able to.
No, this is gonna be like your free
Yeah.
action. Oh, right, exactly.
Right.
No, I'm with you. I'm
But
with
what
you.
I'm saying is, according to the spell, it stays. In,
It's gonna stay there until it fails to save.
Right.
Right.
It stays in thrall.
But if a whole bunch of people start attacking it,
Right.
yeah, I'm
All
gonna
at
give it
one
another save.
time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
I know. It's gonna
Right.
like.
Alright,
But
so that-
hopefully we'll be able to do enough damage to it to kill it
Right.
before it's able to do
So
it.
that's the 7, 8.
Nine.
Nine.
Already went.
It's
That's
Apple.
a 9.
It's level 10. It's on last
All
one.
right, 10. And I say that now that you've got it enthralled, do people who held their action want to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
all
it
right, cool. All
starts
right,
with
so
that,
all right, go for it.
and
Let's
then
just do it in
goes
regular
behind
initiative
you,
now.
then
So this will be like the action of attack that you get before you get to save to try and figure out whether
Short
it's
bow.
full regular combat there. Okay, short bow.
And
What'd you get?
3. 18.
Alright.
This
All right, 18's a hit. All right, cool.
You're next.
3.
All right, 3 damage. All right, an arrow shoots into the wyvern for 3 damage. Ugh! All right,
Wait.
cool. And then you
Wait,
get
Daddy,
another.
we're
Was
doing
that both of
something
your
kind
attacks?
of important.
That was both of your attacks? Okay, all right, cool.
Nice.
And then Ernest.
All right.
14 and 12.
All right.
14
good
and
one,
12.
good one.
14's a hit.
Nice, just coming in. Just coming
Even
in,
though it's a
check
thrall
out
line
there,
down,
it's going
I'll say
on.
that, yes, it would be a hit still, yeah.
Let's see here.
It's
11
still-
and 6.
11 and 6 is a total of 17.
Yes.
All right, cool.
It's 11 or 10.
Oh, we're about done.
Okay, ah!
Okay, I'm
You,
next.
you rush up to it. Slice, raw! All right, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Maggie?
Me, longbow, and I got a 17 and a 19.
That's 2 hits. Give me damage.
Okay.
Let's give her minutes. May die.
Okay, 4 and 2.
4 and a 2 is a 6. Okay, cool. All right, and then.
So I,
Yep.
Wait.
Oh, wasn't that your damage? Okay, yeah, okay, I got it. And then, let's see, that 5, 6, 7. Jonah.
How much damage?
Jonas going, because I'm on 7, but
Right,
I
you're on
just have
7.
myself.
Yep. Right.
10.
You get 2.
Yeah, I
that,
got 2.
that would be a miss, but you can really. Right, this with your sling. Or no, your longbow.
Yep.
Okay,
Short bow.
Short bow. All right. Ah!
Bam. You just shot
He's
somebody.
rolling it wrong.
Oh, who's supposed
Where
to
are
survive
you?
her?
Where are you? That's you?
Oh, wait, I have
All right.
I'm still waiting.
Oh,
Your arrows, right? You're gonna shoot this prone creature, right? And you're like kind of got the bow back, and somehow like right when you're about to like pull it back, like you step like in this really weird way that like sends your arrow like in this direction, and you hit one of the dwarves trying to help you. Ah! You hear a dwarf scream over on the side.
The
Right,
traitor's
and then-
on the roadside.
Then it's the wyvern's turn.
dwarves go before the dwarves.
Right. Well, I'm gonna do it that way, but then the dwarves will go like right after. I'm giving them the same.
We're gonna submit this.
11.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Yeah, we're
Did you cast another one of the spell thingies? Did you have
And
two more?
that's warriors. 7.
I don't know if they'll work. I would say
Right,
hard
okay.
on since
Then we
it's
got
attacking, but I guess
Sword
something else
spear
I can
and a
try.
wyvern. All right.
Yeah.
Dwarf hit with a spear. Dwarf miss with a spear. Dwarf miss with a spear. Dwarf miss with a spear. Trellis crits. He throws a spear. Spear up. Whoa! Into the wyvern's neck. All right, and then we're back to 1.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Short bow.
All right, short bow.
18.
Okay. 18 hit.
And oh, that was my first. That was
Okay.
18.
Oh, wait, was the 6 damage?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, what damage?
I thought it was 16, but then I saw it.
Okay.
4 damage.
Okay.
And now my second attack.
Have guns?
9.
9 is miss. All right, cool. So 2, 3, 4,
that was one of the figures that I gave.
8 and 12.
8 and 12.
All right.
3.
Johnny, that was one of the figures that I gave. You got a gun.
Oh, well, what'd you roll again?
I rolled an 8 and a 12.
8 and both misses. Ah.
Okay,
5,
then
6.
a 9. That's a 16 and a 12. Wait, is that a 16 or a
16 to hit, 12 to miss.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh!
5.
King that 5.
Unless the whole.
All right.
uh,
All right. Then it's your turn.
yeah,
Wait,
it's
how
my
much-
turn.
Right. Then it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna smite it with the hammer.
Okay.
Guys.
Oh!
Front of me, right?
All right. Yep. And you need to roll a 16 or better.
This thing blows some freeze, man. There is a 16.
Oh, miss. All right. Cool. And then.
Yeah, I rolled
What
a
number
3
you
though. I
on?
set my dice back over there. Okay, well,
What did you roll for initiative?
Or, it was 10. So
10.
I'm last.
Okay, you're last. Okay, so then it's actually their turn.
What?
I think. Right? 'Cause
No,
I got an
they-
8.
No,
It was John and then it was the.
Oh, that's
You're
what.
the
Okay, yeah.
first-
Let's do it the same way. Let's
first
do it the same
last
way. Go for
time.
it.
Then
17.
17's a hit.
And then that was going to be 2.
2 points. All right, cool.
That was a 20.
What on earth?
And a 6.
You don't even have to
You
roll.
don't
All right,
need
that's
to roll,
that's
and
6
it's automatically
times 2.
12. So that's 12 points.
So that's 12 points of damage.
Oh my goodness.
All right, cool.
Oh, I just got a massive crit.
What is this? Rock?
Bullet gun.
Frog
This is a pilot.
killed.
Oops.
I killed a frog by cutting off his tongue, and then I did that and cut off his
You
tongue.
were like,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What? That was with your longbow.
short bow.
Okay, short bow. All right, so you take a shot. All right. Oh, a little bit of damage. Then you take another shot. Dead into the head. All right. At this point, the wyvern screams. Right. The enthrall spell has been broken because it falls to the ground. However, when that happens and you hear this crazy wyvern scream, off in the distance you hear an echo of a scream, and you see another creature that looks exactly like this coming down.
Oh my god.
Its mate is on the way, all right? And we're in the same initiative. Everybody gets a range attack as this thing approaches.
Oh my
Well, my
god.
sling isn't going to do too much for it, so I am
Oh,
going
wait, so
to
we go
cast
in and
and
attack?
cast my
We're gonna keep
pyrotechnic
the same
spell.
initiative, but you guys are gonna get a free round of attack on it
Hey.
with a ranged weapon. I'm gonna give it the 8 from before, so you're
Well,
actually gonna
that's
get a turn and a half. Yeah.
That,
You
if
can
that's
still
the case,
wait. No, you wouldn't be able to speak to that.
19 and 7.
Oh,
I
Right.
got
What are you
15 and
speaking of?
17.
Oh.
Three.
Oh, okay. Come on.
And 7. I missed.
All right, you missed.
I
Caleb,
got
did you hit?
19 and 7.
19 is a hit. Give me damage.
I see this thing coming.
2.
I know how
Yeah.
pitiful my arrows are. Wuko!
Oh, fire? Oh, wait, charge fireball?
Yes.
Roll for it. What is that, 5d6?
5d6.
Go for it. Ha! Bust out the wand! Wah!
Oh crap! I ain't
How much
ready
damage
anymore.
did you do with your arrow? 2
Let's
points,
see,
okay?
You know, it's stuff like a call lightning spell. It has to be.
17 points.
17 points. All right. Okay, save
That
half
takes that
that.
completely off the table.
And crit
Yeah,
fails
my
it.
lightning spells.
Can you please do another enthrallment
Okay,
whenever that one
Enthrallment's
approaches?
not gonna work, right?
Okay,
You got
whoa,
something
that was
for it.
intense, man.
Okay.
It's my turn next, and I roll
You
mine.
Go
take
ahead.
out the wand. All right, well, you shoot. All right, Caleb, you
I
shoot.
roll it
Arrow through the
with
ear.
Caleb
It's like,
rolls.
big
He has
deal.
a piercing.
Right? Then you're like, fuego! You see a burst of flame shoot up, like burst off in its chest. And you can tell that, like, you can see these little streams as its scales just kind of split apart. Like it was just, like, completely
Is
injured.
it dead?
It's not dead, no, but it's,
Okay.
it did a lot more damage than you rolled,
I
actually.
rolled a 15
It rolled
and
for its save, it rolled a crit
17.
one.
Yeah.
So,
I rolled a 15 and 17 right before Caleb rolled his.
Okay.
For mine.
alright. Oh, what'd you roll? 17
And 15.
and 15, okay. That's
6.
2 hits.
6 and 5.
5, that's a total 11. Alright, cool. And then, arrow! Into one of the spots that got opened up by your fireball spells. Raw! Like very close to its heart, but it's still up. And then, Jonah?
I missed
Or no, it's your turn. Icacia.
Okay.
Hit that one on the ground.
The one on the ground
The
is
one
dead.
on the ground is dead.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You killed it when you
Yeah, the one on the
shot
dead,
it.
you killed it.
Oh,
You
word.
shot it through the head
That's
with
a
your arrow.
big
You killed it.
word. I didn't even know that.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is the
Whoa!
second one coming in. I'm reading a spell right now, so you gotta give me a half
Oh,
second.
now.
Okie dokie.
He's reading the spell.
Dun, dun, dun.
He can read.
Oh my gosh.
A gnome who can
Well, you see,
read.
the spell that I'm looking at doing,
Hmm?
I'm just gonna use it because it has two different functions that you can use.
Or the pyrotechnics.
And we got
It
a
has-
fire source.
There's
We got a
fire source on its
the
belly.
ground.
There's
Yeah,
fire source on its belly.
Okay.
There's fire
well,
source
that's
on
a
its
different
belly.
story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast my pyrotechnics on the same spot.
Okay. Like
And
where the
that'll
fireball
be
just went
4
off?
points of damage plus 1 point per level. So it'd
So
be
4
like
plus
4 through 7.
Alright, yeah, roll for it. Do damage. Yeah, it's on fire. You don't have to.
Damn my dice. Okay, well that's a whole 4 points of damage done to it.
Alright. You see a burst of flame around the creature, which makes it a lot easier for dwarves to hit.
Not to mention it probably blinded it as well, because anything within 120 feet of this gets blinded by the flash.
Somehow I can still see. Yeah. And then I was letting you
Okay,
go first.
that was
in that whole
fun.
thing.
That's all my man.
I missed. I got a 3 to
Last spell we
Alright, 3 and a
got.
7. Alright, you missed. Alright,
Yeah, I
cool.
missed.
Alright, dwarf. Oh! Alright, and they already threw their spear and they only brought 1. So they're gonna throw battle axes. Miss, crit miss.
Oh, be lag.
He takes his battle axe and accidentally hits the one that you shot earlier by accident. He's like, ah, it's not my day!
Ah, kill the beast,
Alright, battle axe down again. Alright, cool. Alright, 1 battle axe hit, Trellis. Alright, Trellis
Whack
misses
off
with
the
his.
Brits.
Then it's its turn.
Yeah.
Crap, over here. Alright, who's this?
That's me.
Alright,
In other words, he's smart enough to know this guy can shoot fire.
Ah, the fire! Ah! Alright,
You're the guy that really hurt it. So yeah,
Alright,
we're
wow.
try to sting you in the eye.
Oh gosh.
Stuck me in my eye.
I'm not you.
However, there is one good thing about this.
You were
Since I was
already
using
gone.
my wand, can I have my shield up in my other hand?
yes! Oh, which makes your armor class lower. Yes. So,
Makes me armor class 3 instead of
armor
4.
class 3. Alright, cool.
Not shield, it's just. It's like.
Alright.
Well, I know what happened to the
Alright,
sword
it's-
that got blinded by the fire.
It's
That
sweet.
shot
It
over
comes
it.
down all fury, like fire all over its breast, and it just like raw, and like you take a blow and raw, and you take a blow, and then it tries to like bite at you, and misses. Just like you're able to like, kind of go out of the side, and then its tail whips around, and you like spin the other way and like just miss the tail. So you get hit by these 2 nasty claw attacks.
And now you are bleeding.
You are bleeding profusely. Yes.
So you got caught.
All right, but then we're back to the top of the round.
Hey,
Ballet.
short bow.
on you.
Short bow.
Wait, is it close enough to hit it?
Backstab it, dude. It's on
It
the
could
ground.
be if you want it to be.
Yes, I want
where do you want to get to?
I want to backstab
Okay.
with my long
What's your
sword.
move, Sally?
25.
I would have ran up to it and
Okay.
stabbed it in its heart, because it's like right there.
Alright, and what's your move, Sally?
Well,
Wait,
you
now what's
see,
your
the
move,
whole
Sally?
thing is it's trying to bite this guy
Alright.
and got all his dangerous parts pointing at him.
Okay, you are
So you'll be able
now
to get to a backstab
in that
position.
vicinity of its back,
Yeah,
and you have your long sword and roll.
Ah, yes.
Come on, roll.
I would cut off his tail. Cut off his tail.
Stab you.
No, cut off his tail, because then like it'll make it easier for it to kill him.
15.
15.
That should be
15.
it. Well, shit.
Let's see. Yes, that is a hit.
As if I missed.
All right, so give me damage and it's times 2.
Uh,
6.
6 times 2 is 12.
I killed the snake.
All right, hold on.
well, I don't think it has a tail anymore to sting anybody with.
It's not dead per se. It's just
Really?
Actually, that is it.
Might not
Very
feel so
bad.
well.
You take your sword, raw backstab,
You like it a lot better
and
when
like
you
nail
do
it
it
right in
now.
the spinal column, and you hear the scream, oh! And then everybody roll a saving throw.
I always heal. I always
What do I run? What do I?
D20.
All right,
You wanna roll high.
D20 and roll high.
What if I already rolled a 19?
19 is a save. All right, cool.
What else were you rolling,
18.
Tim?
18. All right, that's
I rolled all the
You
8.
die.
You rolled an 8, and you are awarded.
But
okay,
isn't it a magical
attack?
okay. All right, that's a
Is it a
fail.
magical attack?
Wait.
Well, it doesn't matter. I rolled freaking
15 for thief. Da-ba-da. Is a make. All right, cool. And then what did icons do?
That's
All right.
What did I?
This makes sense because of where the board is, though. You hear this scream as it gets hit with the backstab, and it flays out, roar, and falls right on top of you guys.
Oh, well.
And now you're
I'm
ready
glad
to
that I
Oh! You both hit with an extreme, like nasty like amount of damages, where like you just feel
Well, how
claws
much
and
extreme
bits and
nasty
pieces
amount
of
of
the wyvern
damage?
just kind of like break into your skin and through your armor. Neither one of you guys are dead, but like right now you just you're not sure if you aren't
Well,
because like you just see
I
complete
can just
darkness
see the
underneath this wyvern
things
body.
Face going, and landing right on top of my guy. You know?
That's cool. Yeah, head. Oh, and you're like, wait, hold on.
Well, luckily I'm really small, so I can turn into kind of a smallish ball that I wouldn't be able to get out of this whole thing. I just like the same time.
So you took that, and then you took.
That's where I come in and chop off its head.
All right, cool. It is.
No.
However, it is dead.
Flipping a
The
bunch of
backstab
dwarves.
is dead. You guys are taking damage from it falling.
So since we killed 2 wyverns, do we get 200 gold pieces?
You get twice as much experience. You gotta go to its cave to get its gold.
No, I was talking about from the miners.
Oh!
They're offering us a $100 bounty to kill a wyvern, and we killed 2.
You've brought me 2 heads tonight, Trilla says. 2 heads! Slice them off and we'll hang them in the dining hall. Chop off and mount the heads. You guys go back, and I guess they cut off the tails and bury them.
Well, actually, I mean,
you know, that reminds
if
me.
it can be handled reasonably safely, I want one of those
You
tails.
could try.
Sick.
Well, he
Good.
cut it.
Cut
He
the
cut a
tail with the
off.
poison and.
Oh, can I have the poison?
I'm not so much wanting the poison, I just want the stinger part of it, as it were.
I
Oh,
want-
right on,
I want
okay.
the poison.
Well, he can.
I mean,
get
if
the
someone else
poison.
wants to try to get the poison out of it first, I'll happily let them do it. I just want the stinger, or even better, the
No, I
stingers,
already have
Okay.
and have a nice memento.
All right, cool. So.
I would like some.
Even though I don't normally use a spear.
But
Right.
there's 2 tails.
All right.
But,
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
people want
So
poison.
one tail, one tail. Is it?
I would
is that
like
how you
some
guys are
poison.
gonna split it?
I would like
I
poison.
You want a poison tail too?
I want some poison.
I mean, I don't want the
Hold on.
poison land
Now,
out of
one
it. I
thing
just
you
want the
gotta
stinger.
I
Yeah.
want poison. I
where
just
you're
Okay.
hard,
So,
where
okay,
you're
all right.
hard,
Poison. I want.
you do
roll a
have like
dex
some
check.
type of thieving and stuff like
Or roll a
that.
dex check.
But
if
as
you're
far as like
removing
poisons, you wouldn't know anything.
Hey,
Okay, cool.
He's
You
a
master
master.
did. You now
No,
have
I
the
just want the
wizard's
poison
Yeah.
so I could like
Yeah,
dip
I
my
wanna
arrows.
do stinger.
He could probably
Okay,
give
cool.
you some poison because he got several types of poison on his person.
Right.
I want.
No,
Well, I would
Well,
like
I'd be
you want
able
to
to
remove
dip
it in my
just the
short
stinger,
bow
or you
arrows.
would be able to remove the poison?
I want to.
Everybody
You want to
can
remove the
arrows,
poison from
whatever.
our roll a dex
Can I
check.
dip my poison in
Roll-
my
roll this-
arrow?
roll a
My
20
arrow
and
in the
roll low.
poison? I got poison in my arrow.
Oh.
Make some pies and some arrows.
What if I?
Bad things could happen.
I'll die.
You could take the bodies back and have assistance, perhaps. I mean, if you
My
can-
brother.
Who's gonna know how to do that?
Stuff like that.
You might have a clue because you just did it
These used to be
anatomically.
dioramas.
Yeah.
If you want to assist him by pointing or something. Oh, you click it over there.
Diorama.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good safe spot. If you do that, then you can get the stinger part off, and then it might be easier to get the poison.
Can you give me some poison if you
Genevieve gives
get
you
it?
some pointers. I'll give you a
If I
bonus.
get it,
All
I
right.
want to dip it in my arrows.
So if you're gonna do it,
Same here.
roll your dex check. Roll up.
Roll it.
Maybe my daggers.
Roll it again. I'm sorry. I tried to keep it from. That was my fault. I messed up his roll. I was trying to keep
What'd
it
you roll?
that's higher.
What'd you roll?
Well, it's an 18, but it's
What's your
maybe
dex?
it's 18.
All right, that's cool. And then I'm giving him a +4 because you're helping. All right, you now have you wanted the poison with the stinger.
No, just
Just the
Just the
poison.
poison. You have a vial of wyvern poison.
All right.
Can-
And
can I-
he's probably about
Write it on
the
your
one
sheet.
And you're
above.
gonna, can you let me dip?
You
dip
wanted to
mine
remove
with
the poison
arrows?
as well.
No, like dip some of.
You have to talk to him about it.
Hey yo, Caleb, can I use some poison to dip my arrows in?
snake venom or
The wyvern poison.
Same here. Same here.
Well, you see, he has like venom from one of the world's most deadliest serpents as well.
This is true.
yeah.
This is true.
He comes back over.
Caleb has some vials of poison.
Okay, can I have some of the snake?
Yeah.
And Jonah can have wyvern?
I would like the liver.
Now, if you put it on the arrow, it's over time it's going to disperse itself.
Yeah,
Like what you
it'll-
want to do
it'll
is wait
eventually-
until you're in a situation where you need a poison arrow and then dip it.
Yeah, can you like give
So
me a
you might want
half
to wait
a
until you're
vial?
in a situation where you need to dip it and then ask him that question. Yeah.
It comes back, I mean,
Oh yeah,
He can dip it on there, and if you accidentally hit that arrow, then you might die in the middle of the night. But since you're not in combat right now, you probably just die.
There you are.
I will give.
They drag wyvern bodies back. You
No, I
get your
did that
poison,
thing
you get
the
your
one time.
stinger. They
I don't
pull
see
in
that one.
the wyvern bodies, and they
Unlike
start
you,
butchering
you
them
actually
up
managed things.
safely, cut the tails off, whatever else is around, and they make
It's
another
not
feast.
that I'm against use poison.
yeah,
It's just
no.
I'm worried about mistakes with it.
Right,
Right,
That's
it's
all.
really easy to make a mistake with poison. That's
Yeah.
true.
but
And he
that
still
was
could, right?
great.
Yeah, dude,
Work
that
with
was
those
like
vials.
the nastiest.
They take the wyvern bodies back. They mount the heads up on the dining room hall. Each of you gets.
Can I get a
Because we got two.
Well, he's gonna be generous, of course.
I'll give him like snake.
You're trying to help us out, man.
Yeah, well,
You've gone beyond the call of duty for sure. I will give you 200 gold pieces each for the 2 heads you brought me.
Which
Where
way
would we
did this
put
thing
gold?
come from? Because tomorrow during the night we're going to go into bed.
All right, cool. You can
Who knows?
estimate.
Girl,
it's-
this thing might still be alive.
I mean, it might be. She might be.
Yeah, she might be alive.
Yeah,
So
they
So
might
I
be.
have
Brian, Phil, they're alive.
338 gold pieces. Because Jonah got 100.
Might be-
No, everybody's getting 200 each.
No, but like I already had that much.
All right. The
Well, my
local
brother
miner's
So
healer
you got
heals you,
338.
so you don't have to expend mana.
Wait, we have. We do. Are we healed? So we're healed?
You are healed. The next day, I'm just gonna speed things up.
Yeah, I'm a lot of it.
All right.
Sore.
You are able
Not
to go
nearly
through the
hungover,
cavern, and with the
but,
assistance of the bodyguards and Trellis, you're able to track down where the Wyvern Cave was. And inside, dun, 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 you find lots of corpses, both orc and human and gnome, all kinds of different corpses all around. You're able to get 150 gold pieces off the bodies that you find there.
Total or each?
Total.
It's 30.
Right, so 30 gold pieces each is the way that divides up.
Okay, who's writing down party treasure? Because if everybody writes down 150 bucks
Alright,
on their
I just
sheet,
want to get this
Well,
straight.
it's
Right, kind of
it's
screwed.
5 of us, that's 30.
Right.
There's 30 each.
You find a quiver. This is just what you find, and are able to avoid the rest of the party seeing. You find a quiver with 5 really nice arrows. So put down 5 plus 1 arrows. Okay. All right.
Oh, you don't find
Oh, look at that.
But there's other stuff.
Can I loot like an orc or something like that?
3%.
Should I see if I can loot an orc?
By the way,
That's like total,
you know,
like
I
amongst
do
the bodies,
cure
it's
diseases
30 gold.
for 5
Like
gold
randomly.
each for a disease. So
Her disease.
Can I try to find like any weapons or
I
stuff like that?
You find all kinds of weapons and armor and that kind of thing, but like nothing really nicer than what you have.
yeah, it's kind of
It's stuff that's already been
covered in
destroyed
poo,
or you know by.
It's got wyvern holes in
It's
it.
got wagon holes in it, you know,
It's covered in
rusty,
poo.
nasty stuff, you know.
Is any of that stuff you're digging through the poop all the time?
Those
Some of it you probably are.
Those arrows are poison.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright, the cave appears relatively vast. However, even though you don't find a whole lot of gold, you stumble upon 5 gems, each worth another 100 gold.
1, 2, 3,
So
4,
we-
5, 1 each.
So we
everybody-
equal 100 gold pieces each.
Yep, everybody gets 1 gem worth 8 gold pieces.
I'm okay. So I have 343.
468.
489.
See, I'm kind of rich because my guy doesn't spend any of his money and suffer on alcohol. And then,
What?
You're
How much money do you have?
Amongst the corpses, you find the body of Tila, who was killed.
well, I guess
That body
we
we
do
don't
others less.
Can I loot it?
That body we don't do.
Alright, you don't
Wait,
loot that body.
No, we don't do anything to the body. We take
Trilla sees her and, oh no, my niece! Oh, they got you! And he puts her over his shoulder, and I must see the priest. And he starts running towards the shrine of Amaltor.
What am I?
She's been
I know I'm short. I'm not.
Can you raise her from the dead? Then I will seek the priest of Amaltor. And he runs down the road.
Can I run with
You wait for an answer.
Can I run with
I was trying to calculate how much raising the dead is.
Oh, right. Oh. Alright, cool.
Hey man, yeah,
You
I'm
got-
gonna play the game. I'm gonna play the game and get as much money as possible.
Do it, man. Alright, so,
How much money do you
you also find a bunch of silver pieces amongst these corpses as you continue to loot. Everybody finds another 100 gold or 100 silver pieces.
each?
Yes, each. 100 silver pieces each.
I don't see silver.
If you have more than
Yeah, you can
400.
just write it down. 100 silver pieces.
That's
100
okay.
SP. When you guys get back to the mining village after searching the vast cave,
Oh, I need
I
that.
seriously, yeah.
you hear news from yeah. Actually, you see a dwarf that you
So that's
remember
what
from
happened.
earlier. Rorsta has returned with his companion from delivering the stone and granite that they were delivering to the City of Colors. I hear Uncle Trellis has gone to the priests. It's possible that they might be able to bring Tila back, he says. If you wish, you may accompany me and we can take you to the priests.
No, I'm fine.
Right?
There, the next place over.
That's it. Further down the south.
Yeah, I would rather. Yeah, I would like to.
Alright, you mount your horses with all your treasure and start going towards the shrine. And about nightfall, you get to the shrine and you can see they have Tila up on this altar, and you see 4 or 5 priests all kind of like around the altar,
Satanic.
kind of laying on hands, their white robes.
Satanic.
You see like little candles like over on each side, and you just hear this low hum and chanting like among the priests. And as you sit there for a little while and kind of take in the serenity, and the priest kind of greet you, you then hear a voice, Uncle, Uncle. And you see arise from the altar a young Tila who's been brought back by the priest. Oh, she lives! Oh! And he grabs her in his arms and starts crying.
And then she
Cheers!
goes
Come on, man. Oh,
Bruce.
oh,
Intestines.
thank you.
She's outside now.
And you see him give the priest an undisclosed amount of money, and then take Tila back to the mine.
Oh, I don't even know if I was able to raise that or not, but I would have liked to have been able to give him a price for that.
Right on. I think it's
Let
like
me check me, Brian.
I think it's way above your level. Like,
that'd be
you
great.
probably could try it, but like
Big
the
old bottle
percentage
of whiskey
chance
somehow. My guy's an
so bad.
alcoholic, so
I think it's level 5.
he's drunk all the time. It's like
Normally you'd be a
he's
9th level priest to try and cast it. You're like 4.
drunk all the time.
My guy's a thief.
It's something you might have
But he's
attempted and
one of the
failed to
functional
work at.
drunks, you know?
Oh yeah.
Where he doesn't have booze is where he is unable to do anything. You know?
I'm a human bard.
He's like Bender.
I'm a dwarf
We
fighter.
about ready to go.
He is like Bender.
Yeah, this is actually wrapped up to its conclusion. At least we
Runs
did get
off.
the big fight out of the way.
Yeah, and we also got tons of loot skills. Loot skills.
So yeah, we can pick it up. Actually, you guys can stay at the shrine. That's further to the south.
Yeah, we can just stay right here in this
Okay.
village and pick it up
Wait.
right where we're
Alright,
at.
that sounds
Next
good.
time, and
Sorry, can I get
everybody can come back next week, and I might even be able to make it out again.
Awesome.
I won't be
I'm
here.
trying to actually play a little bit with it before the
I won't
baby
be
gets
here.
here. So, you know, once the baby gets here for like 6 weeks, once it's not going to be
And,
able to do
so
it.
no one can use that, but if I'm here, I will.
Well, I'll spend time with the
Okay.
Maybe we could start a new
If I'm
game
not here,
then.
somebody can use them, but if I am here, I won't.
Maybe
Let's see.
we might still be able to,
Well, we can't continue because he has all the stories.
I know, but we might be able to do another game, just use the shop to do another game. Ernest has a lot of Traveler and other
Did you just
types
say
of
you wanted
games.
to walk
He has.
in the dark?
Yeah, me and Kate
I like
were
kind of like the medieval things. You know what I mean? Like I like medieval.
Well,
I
Traveler's
wouldn't walk in our
all
neighborhood in
just
the dark.
six-sided dice.
Oh, it's fun.
It does.
And you got
Yeah,
different tech
ours.
levels, like if you're
No,
on a
At 4
ship
a.m. we
that was
finished
built
this
on a
game
tech
at 4
level
a.m.
12
one time,
world,
and we
and you
were
go to a
walking,
tech
and I was
level
just
8
walking,
world
and
and your
the
ship
road
breaks,
there was no
guess what?
out.
You're living on a tech level 8 world on a really nice house because you're not
I
going
would have been like, kept your foot on your
Well,
phone.
depends on what part breaks.
Yeah. It was something like your engine
Yeah, I
goes
wouldn't
up
walk
when your ship,
home.
you're stuck, dude. Yeah.
From where I was? No, I wouldn't.
That was fun.
Hey, thank y'all for playing.
I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed that.
I lived in the hood, man.
I
We
was
live
on
in
my
the
way.
hood, right?
Yep.
The hood.
The other side of the tracks.
Other side, yeah.
At least you're not the ghetto.
Other side of the bar.
At least you're not the ghetto.
And the
Hey, at least
Y'all
you're
live
not
on
the
the wrong
ghetto.
side of the mark. Yeah. Well, it's not
That would
as
be
much of a ghetto as
France,
it was.
would it?
Food
Dude,
thing. Especially since the drug bust.
Dude, let me tell you.
The drug bust.
Yeah, they got like 50 or
Yeah,
so.
last week, and they're looking for 30 more.
There's
But,
also.
So it's kind of
oh
depopulated.
yeah, Ernest is blue. Forget Ernest is
Ernest is what?
blue.
Don't have fun.
The thing in there about as a thing that must be.
I really love that character. That's actually probably my new favorite character. But Maggie, your character actually has cheek rings. Because I had it punctured. I had one
That's my
stuff
character
here.
if I'm here. And please don't play, or if you do, don't spend any of my gold.
Well, you know, basically the way it works is like he was playing my dwarf earlier. But you just gotta remember, my dwarf is drunk. He isn't the type of drunk like glug, 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 but he can't do anything. Now, when
He's
he's
the
not
couch.
going glug, 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 he can't do anything.
He's like Bender.
Yeah.
Glug,
He needs
glug, glug, glug.
alcohol to function.
And if he doesn't go glug, 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 then he can't function.
Yeah, it's like, okay, guys, leave me alone.
Sounds scary.
Yeah.
Then
And
he's drunk.
we were in serious danger last
drunk when he's sober, and
the
he's
last
sober when he's
mission I
drunk.
was on because I ran out of whiskey. Like
Do you want to restart
on
your?
the 4th day, I ran out of whiskey.
That sounds
So
scary.
it's like, okay, when we get to town, I'm going to double up everything that I have.
This one's drunk.
Let's go.
So you're drunk when you're sober, but you're sober when you're drunk. And I'm a
I need to pee.
See y'all
Daddy, I need to
later.
pee. I need to
Hurry
use the
it up.
bathroom.
Bye, Taylor. Bye.
That's probably the most epicest fight I've ever had.
But, you know, it's always fun to play a character that has some little idiosyncrasies about them that, you know, they have a dysfunction. They have a dysfunction.
But it's
You
not
know.
a dysfunction.
Like, well, no, I
Anyway,
mean,
that was
okay,
that
if-
was that's where it's time to
if
use
you
that
are
wand.
a dwarf that suffers from claustrophobia,
That was
okay,
cool
which
too,
would just be
because
really screwed up
came in right behind
because
us.
dwarves live underground.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you're a dwarf that suffers from
That was
claustrophobia,
awesome. That was
you'll be fine until you go underground. You can't do anything because you're
You're not a
claustrophobic.
red dragon. You
So we
take
don't used to
damage
do
from
stuff
fire.
underground in D&D. Do we?
Sit up, Sue.
It depends, you know, I mean, we're all dwarves, gnomes. I think we got a human and a half-orc,
There's not leaving.
Yeah, we're mainly short
Half-orc.
peeps. We're short peeps.
I'm treated as if I were a half orc. My sheet list says I'm half troll, half halfling.
Oh, so you're a trolley.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird
Dude,
because like
that is one excellent combination.
Which means
So you can
yeah,
go back
actually, if
and-
I'm a trolling,
You're a troll.
maybe instead of being called Genevieve, maybe I should be called JRR.
like J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah, JRR trolling.
J.R.R. trolling. Well, see, this is the weird
All right,
thing.
guys,
Is like in
come
the
on.
story, like that's the way Genevieve is described.
Y'all.
All right, this is fun playing with you guys.
But
Me
I'm
too.
wondering if the
Yeah.
title
He'll see you
of the
next
series
week.
had-
I
All
won't
right,
be
man.
here.
You remember
I won't be here. I'll be at camp.
He
So.
can't make it big.
I'll
Hopefully,
be
we'll get to
ziplining.
see you guys again.
I'll be making these rock climbing,
crazy,
zip lining.
nasty troll. But I'm not completely
Who,
sure.
who made this?
Well, all these characters are based on the City of Color story with my friend Rhea Dubrow.
Okay.
So that's just what I'm imagining, because like imagining like a troll being. I mean, the whole story is though that like he was born from a halfling being taken by an evil troll, but I'm not sure how
Was
big the
troll-
troll was or how that worked
by magic?
anatomically, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it occurred to me the other day that she might have been thinking of like the little trolls that were really popular back in the day with the big hair.
You put on some bad
Yep.
way.
Yeah, but I don't know how big those trolls would, or whether they would live under bridges, or I don't know. And she's gone now, so I can't ask her to find out.
Where is she?
She passed away about 2 years ago.
What happened to her?
She had COPD.
What's that?
It's something you get when you smoke too much.
What does it stand for?
COPD is it's
Cardiac.
cardiopulmonary something or another.
Yeah. Disease.
Cardio obstructive pulmonary disorder.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It makes it so that it's really hard to breathe.
Yep.
Oh, they have a cure.
No.
No, the cure is actually worse than the disease, because the cure does things like have you give brain aneurysm.
Oh, I wish she was. I wish she was around and I could ask her.
Yeah, my mom had COPD at the end of her life. I mean, it's
How old was she?
She was 55.
Oh, that's not.
It's not really that old.
No, that's actually pretty young. Yeah, that's only a couple of years older than me.
My grandma's 83.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good.
Nanny's gonna live forever, Caleb.
No, they live
my
forever.
mom was 86 when she passed.
Imagine.
And it wasn't because of the COPD. She, you know, her death certificate just simply listed failure to thrive,
Yeah.
which otherwise means old age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Annie's gonna live
Well,
till she's
nobody gets out alive.
375.
Imagine how screwed up the world would be if nobody did die.
That would be horrible.
I mean, we wouldn't have enough food to be able to feed everybody, and we wouldn't have no place to live.
And,
But if we didn't have enough food to feed everybody, we'd die.
and we
Yeah, we started us.
Well, actually, what that means is,
Well, ports on the menu again, boys.
And we'd have like 3.
what all it just means is that Soylent Green would be.
And we'd have 44 presidents. We'd have 44 presidents.
Well, I know that you're familiar with the term lawn pork.
Yes.
They used to do it
Yeah,
a lot on
I
sailing-
rate my
sailing
Heinlein.
ships, yes. They used to do it a lot on the sailing ships. Okay, it was common practice, you know, and usually it was the newest guy on the ship. They'd always Shanghai a few extra for where they got out there in the middle of the sea with no food. They get out long pork, you know, and it's, I don't know, man, but yeah, I don't care what anybody says. Humans are just like every other piece of meat. You know, meat is meat.
Meat is meat.
I was watching this thing called "I Could Have Gotten Away with It." Here you go, Caleb. Get ready to do this thing. Yeah.
Okay, we have a die that fell down.
All right.
Like this nice several pizza toppings that fell down.
Lots of toppings.
Dad?
I'll take the die.
Dad,
I'll take it all.
spicy meat. What pizza?
Pizza toppings in the trash can.
See, but they didn't start out that way. They used to be a carpenter. They started out as a carpenters with big hammers trying to kill the monkey.
Yep. The monkey throw the barrel.
But then the monkey throw the barrel, they become
You got
plumbers.
keys on there, brother?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's
on
good.
top
The
of the
monkey
freezer.
threw the barrel exploded, and then did that.
Everybody ready? I'm gonna kill the lights.
Yeah. Come on, Caleb.
Are you discussing that movie Pixels that's coming out this summer?
Pixels?
That movie.
Not the games.